Good evening, mortals and monsters, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Fables of Alaemyr. I'm your Dungeon Master, Jay, and leading our intrepid adventurers on their epic journey. So allow me to introduce our band of heroes. First off, we have Nathaniel, as our gallant and troubled Sir Starr.
Meow.
Next, we have Ian, embodying the timeless Warforge, with more to say than words to say them, Burke.
Meow.
Oh, well, I knew it. Next, we have Peercy, channeling the musical and hopeful, albeit confused, Talen Heartland.
Meow.
And finally, we have Allie, portraying the commanding Lady Vesper de Lathe.
Bork, 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 bork.
You would.
Of course I would.
I mean, come on, guys. All right, as we delve deeper into the world of Alaemyr, I'd like to remind our watchers and listeners they can even do more of the digging of the deep into our journey. If you're eager to learn more, you can check out the history of the Black Doves by checking out our website, scanning QR codes below my avatar. If you want to keep up with our escapades, catch sneak peeks of future episodes, follow us on our socials, all of that stuff will be cycling through below my handsome cartoony face. For those of you wishing to interact with us directly, of course you can join our Discord. More QR codes below. And if that's all said and done, let's give a quick recap on what happened last time. So when we last left our intrepid adventurers, the four of you decided that you were all made for stealth and recon, and finally giving you an opportunity to do that, you scared the ever-living pants off of me. Unfortunately, two of Sir Starr's apprentices, Eucalyptus and Red, ended up getting captured in their attempt to steal the rings off of the regent's fingers. And doing so, they were sequestered away into a prison without any real official paperwork saying where they were. Never a good sign. You guys found ways to, pretty much all of you were able to make the prospect of doing a prison break in one of your allied towns seem like child's play. Whether it was Talen and Sir Starr following two different guards home after their shift, copying, I believe they both stole suits of clothing and left varying levels of, and using your two disparate ways, one more terrifying than the other, of don't you say anything and don't show up to work tomorrow. One was a bit more kind and mind controlling, one was a bit more terrifying. But brilliant all the same. Vesper was able to reach out to some contacts where her sister happened to be know one of the guard captains and was able to help you get you in there. And Burke, off screen, ended up taming a giant shark.
Done and done.
Done and done.
It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
I mean, possibly tonight. And real quickly before we get into it, we've all been playing the ever-living hell out of Baldur's Gate 3. We're not sponsored, but you should all go play it. It's fantastic. But, because if you like D&D, go play that. Because that, like listening to D&D, also go play that.
Not a problem, it's fine.
I mean, we all have problems, and it's great. Yeah.
God, I'd rather be playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Why can't you find Baldur's Gate 3 playing to play D&D? I don't understand.
I mean, that's what we're all doing as soon as we stop playing D&D, is we go play more D&D. It's the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I've got writing projects too, and I'm, yeah. Playing Baldur's
Instead,
Gate
I am not doing them.
Instead, I'm not doing them, and I'm playing more Baldur's Gate 3. Cool.
No, I'm doing them. I just,
Yeah, I know, see.
No, I mean, like, we are doing them, but we are also constantly like, what if I just took a nice hour-long break that ended up being 4 hours? It's fine.
Right.
But let's get into our lovely trials. When we last left our adventurers, it was I believe it was the evening of IO Day. You guys had just followed the guards up until found out where they're going to be. You have set the stage. It is... Apologize, that was the night before. It was Calamity Day. On IO Day, you now have... You know that the guard shift that's going to be starting at 6 p.m. is those 2 guards will not show up. Sir Starr and Talen both have guards outfits and are ready to infiltrate.
Oh my god, it just hit me that we have Alan and Talon.
Why did I not?
How did I not know that?
Wow.
It's because we always
We've been
call
playing
you
this game-
Star, or Sir Star, or 18 other names that you've had.
This is fair, but it's my name. I should know.
I should have known. Maybe you're like, that's why it sounds so good.
I mean, I also didn't know. We've only been playing this game for, what, 3 years now?
They're spelled different. It's fine.
But they rhyme.
They're
Anyways,
buddies.
Alan and Talon, let's bring us up into it's the morning. It's around 11:30 on IO day. You guys have another 6-7 hours until your fancy heist. Is there anything you guys would like to do? We are in Tier City. As of right now, there's nothing crazy pressing.
So you told us the day of the week, but what is the date?
Is the
third or the
3rd
fourth?
of Melody. A 3rd of
Sorry.
Melody. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine.
The only thing I have on our calendar this month is the Festival of the Moon on the 19th. So we got some time.
I mean, if Sir Star's good
Bit
with
rainy
this,
today.
all Talon really is going to do and wants to do is go through the plan and like make sure we're moving to the right places. And I'm gonna practice the guy that I bought a drink for, went to his house, convinced him through chaos to go on a vacation, and made him forget I was there. And so like I've talked with him for a while, so I can mimic him perfectly, his voice anyway. So I'm just practicing.
Actor
this
trait
guy,
scary. Yep.
with Star.
Yep, pretty much the same. So Star would be going over the plan, making sure they're aligned.
Beautiful. Okay.
I do have one thing that might be related to that. We need a pair of scrolls of not false life, feigned death. So, I can pay for those, but I think Sir Starr is the one who would know where to go to get them, considering this is a cleric spell.
That is.
I believe officially, Sir Starr is a paladin of Acilio here in Tyr, and has connections with the local clergy here. So you'd be able to tap into your connections and be able to acquire that without too much trouble.
Yes.
What's the
much
cost
would that
of a
cost
scroll
be?
like that?
Right.
Scroll of False Life.
A 3rd level spell.
Thank you very much.
Feign death.
Feigned death also. I wrote false life last time and realized that I was wrong, and that's a different spell.
Feign Death. Okay, thank you very much. Feign Death. Let's do that one instead.
directions.
Yeah, let's
It's the
False Life,
same.
Feign Death.
This name means the same thing. False life, feigned death.
I mean, why is magic gotta be so specific anyways? It's all wibbly wobbly.
Looking at you, chill touch.
The
Shattered.
worst named spell. It makes me so
Worst name
angry.
spell.
Okay, you can get a 3rd level scroll of that for 200 gold without much of a problem. Yeah.
Any discount
Okay.
because of connections
Rate those with a.
or
All right, you know what?
persuasion, Or
Yeah, well,
or
give me. Yeah, I'll take that. Nathaniel, why don't you give me a persuasion to see if you can get a frequent flyers discount.
So I'm not there, probably. But can I
You
give him
are-
advantage because this is theoretically you'd be doing a favor for a friend of mine or something, just yanking the connections in both directions.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
No, well, I guess you don't need the
I
advantage
guess you didn't need it, but
But maybe double that 20?
then. Double discount.
That is a 17.
Wait, not 20 with a 17. Wait, hold on a second. Excuse me?
I rolled again just because.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I
Yeah.
will say, oh yeah, you can definitely get a 20% discount. So 20% of the 400, that will be 320 gold for both.
Okay.
I sent you off with 40 platinum, so you can spend what you gotta spend.
Damn, son.
32 platinum.
Damn.
Well, I sent him
son.
off with 40, because what if... friend, not son.
Hmm?
Pal, buddy. Respected elder.
Well, definitely not respected elder.
I mean, Vesper respects Sir Starr, whether or not he is respectful. It's up to him.
Oh, you're thinking about that direction. Anyway, never mind. Yep, I was on a different page.
Ian.
Hello.
Burke, off screen, got into some adventures last time. Ended up coming out with a giant shark because of it.
Yep.
Can I get you to roll me a investigation roll, please?
Sure. If I can find my character sheet, 1 second.
Yeah, or some dice or whatever.
I mean, I've got that. I've just got a million fucking windows open right now.
Don't you?
Okay.
Burke paper character?
No. Allie helped me do a D&D Beyond character. Investigation?
Yes, please.
8.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Burke, after everybody breaks up to do their errands, goes down into the kitchen of the inn that we're staying at, drops a fistful of gold onto the counter, and just goes and loots any carcasses or anything that he can find that's just, to his estimation, just garbage meat, and just goes and drags it out the freezer and out the back. Or maybe through the front, just so that his friends know that he's going on an errand himself.
I love this. It's fucked up beyond all belief. I'm going to, it's a bunch of, shit cuts. I feel like he doesn't say a damn word. He just drops a bunch of money, walks into the kitchen. Sir, excuse me? Oh, okay. And just takes what he needs.
Mm.
Do you put it in your maw to carry it, or you just armfuls?
Just armfuls.
Either way is terrifying, and I appreciate it very much so. Ian, you will be able. I'd like you to add a giant shark to your, I guess, inventory character sheet. You have tamed, may not be the right word, but you have gained the loyalty of a giant shark while you were here in
Socialized
tier.
is the word.
For extras.
What is the word?
Socialized.
Yeah. You brought the shark to Cotillion, and it is now your dance partner.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird dance, but
Something's fishy here, guys. It's probably me. All right. All right. Cool. Time passes throughout the day as you guys do your thing. Can I get some performance checks from both Sir Starr, Alan, and Talen, please?
Performance or
Okay.
deception?
Say again?
Performance or deception? It doesn't really matter. I get advantage on both for what I'm doing, but I'm just.
I will take either. I think deception would also
right.
work.
Yep, nope, I'm going with deception.
Yeah, those will both work for me.
That is a 31.
The same.
wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Sir Starr is good at lying.
Yas.
Oh, nice. 28.
Nice.
Okay, y'all are terrifying. This is perfect. All right, I will say, you will have advantage on any roll moving forward as these characters. Any social roll moving forward with these characters.
We go fight Willard.
I already do.
We have advantage. Let's go!
Advantage
I
on
mean-
charisma checks made to do things as these characters.
Yeah, that's a better way to word what I just said. Probably not advantage on Willard attacks as these characters, but
Not yet, anyway.
I feel like that would be a very, very good way to catch Willard off guard when two random prison guards show up to fight him.
He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why won't they die?
Who are
What's
these
happening
scrubs?
right
What is happening right now? All right. If you guys want to get right to it, we can get right to it. Around 6 o'clock rolls around. The two of you show up for work.
We're at the boat for shift change.
You are.
Yep.
There are a number, about 5 other. Hold on, actually, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 7 other guards that all kind of nod and wave to you and exchange some pleasantries. It's that level of a bit groggy, as with y'all running the graveyard shifts, many of you guys, or many of your group, has just woken up as they are starting their workday. Give me persuasion for both of you guys. Of course, you have advantage.
That is a 21.
25 and 28. Is that what I heard?
21.
Sorry, Nathaniel, one more time.
21.
21 and 25. Thank you. The two of you make idle small talk between the research that you've done and your embodiments of the character. Your cadence, your voice works great. Nobody really expects a thing. And you get on the ferry to head towards, I believe it translates to the bad place. Not the greatest in common, but in Elven it sounds better. Or so you've been told.
They can make a wisdom insight check to try to...
Say again, Peercy?
They could make a wisdom insight check to see through our ruse.
And they have, but no one has rolled high enough.
Awesome.
Yep.
We're in.
So you guys arrive as your reception isn't terribly elaborate at this point, as you're all just kind of quietly drinking your coffee, having a biscuit, and heading on the boat and heading to work.
So I don't want to totally derail this session, but I was reading my notes from last time, and you might want to know this, DM. I have tomorrow, we're meeting with Lord Hartford in the evening, and the boys are breaking into the prison when the shift changes at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Is it not 1 a.m.? I missed that.
You are correct.
Yeah, because it's also the new
Overnight
moon,
shift.
which means there's nobody's going to
Yeah.
have a chance to even look at you funny until you get in there.
Right.
That is completely correct. Thank you for the correction. Oh, okay,
So
yes.
it's up to
Also,
you how
Sir
you
Starr
want.
has the actor feat and is not super talkative while in this role.
Oh yeah.
Talon
Oh,
also has
also-
the actor feat, and
Yeah.
That is what happens when we don't play for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever month. So
I mean, that's
It's fine.
Yeah.
If you want to
100%.
push
Yeah.
the meeting
So let's-
back and say
no,
it was the next day, it's fine.
I think that is correct. I had incomplete notes, and yeah, let's just do that. Meeting happens first. Sorry, guys, you're actually doing this at 1 a.m., and we're gonna, before that, smash cut to Vesper meeting with Lord Hartford on the
We're
new
all
moon
meeting with
day,
Lord
yeah, it
Hartford.
was all of us.
with everybody meeting with Lord Hartford on Solo Day. I believe that meeting, except for the evening. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go run in that thing, that scene.
Bert
The four
meets
of
back
you-
up with everybody with plenty of blood and appreciative shark nibbles all around him.
Oh my.
He smells a bit briny.
Go for a swim?
Preparations.
More like you went for a soak.
What chewed on you?
It was Kestrel
chewed on you.
Jr.
Did you name the shark Kestrel?
Kestrel Jr.
Amazing.
Are you
You,
alright?
You want those, or do you want those fixed?
He looks down. Are they unbecoming?
You just look like you've been through maybe a small skirmish.
They add to sort of your intimidation factor, but they do mar your physique. So it's really, which one do you want?
It's completely
Sure.
up to you.
Is today intimidation?
Awesome.
It could be, depending how this meeting goes.
I'll wear them.
All right.
Cool. So the four of you head into the Nobles District, into the Hartford Estates. It is around 5 in the afternoon, or early evening. You arrive. You are let in. by the staff and are brought into Harold's office, where he is reviewing some orders, it looks like, for the Moon Festival that's coming up. He's ensuring that he is going to be, it looks like he has some... Actually, give me a perception check, anybody who wants to see what documents he's going over.
Ethan.
Okay.
Peepin.
I like that.
That's a 17.
18.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
23.
I am looking at
Ian?
something completely different.
23.
Okay, perfect. Vesper, Lord Hartford, Duke Hartford, has this hideous, like, yellow stain on his upper lapel, and it's driving you crazy.
We'll get to that later.
Sir Starr, Alan and Talen. I'm gonna keep doing it. It's gonna be fun. You guys both see a series of, looks like orders or ledgers that have to do with purchasing of fireworks. I was going to say explosives, but fireworks are not uncommon here, so you would have seen those as well. So
Is that
here's
is that our couple name, Peercy? Is
I'm down.
just Talon.
I'm down with Alan and Talon. That's hot.
But our
Alan.
combined name is Talon. We'll just spell Alan part with my name.
Oh, awesome.
I mean,
I'm down.
we could try to ship you guys.
To Alan.
Adeline?
Yeah, to Alan. T apostrophe
Alan.
A-L-Y-N.
Thank you. Let's go with that.
It's so much easier if we ship you guys with your last names than your first names.
Why do you get the better
Heartland
ship
Star?
name than Talon and Vesper? Wait a minute.
Tesper.
It's just more chemistry. That's really the problem.
That's true.
Tell
So
Talon's
okay.
pretty good. Anyway.
Stirk.
Well, Stirk is very funny.
Star and Burke. Stirk. I like it. All right. So the two of you are noticed that he has a series of work orders for explosives, specifically fireworks. That will. So there's going to be some sort of lavish display, it looks like, during the Moon Festival. Or I guess it would be the music festival, as it is the month of Melody. Burke. With your keen eyes and being able to kind of get a sense of what he's working on, what he's ordering, what you are seeing is that the explosives and the fireworks that he's ordering, not all of them appear. These are some of components that will be assembled on site to probably a house wizard of some sort in order to create some sort of explosion. What you are noticing is that there are more explosive compounds and components than there are color components. And it looks like there may be a little extra.
Cool.
Yep, that's all you guys notice. He looks up from his work, closes a small folder and closes a folder and as well as a ledger, puts his quill back in the ink pot to the side. Oh, welcome. It's good to see all of you.
Nice bomb.
Nice tact. Also, are those bite marks?
No.
He
To
kind
Alpha,
of gives you
it's
an eye.
wonderful to see you again. And Vesper will give a little appropriately respectful curtsy. Just smoothen. Just
Yep.
redirect.
Sure.
My lord.
Lady Delaith. Talon, Lady Delaith, Burke, and Sir Starr. Welcome. And he motions to a number of chairs that are actually already set out for you. I will have refreshments brought in shortly. And what do I owe the pleasure of your company this eve?
Not me rereading my notes
See.
to figure that out. All right, out of game. We need to ask what business he has with the Winter Court.
Mhm.
To complicate or uncomplicate is what I wrote, and I wish I knew what that meant now.
Sure. We need to mute that. Okay. That is the one note you have for what you're asking him on.
That's a good
He
start.
mentioned
Yep.
last time you talked that he had already had dealings with the Winter Court before.
Okay,
That you guys
that's
went
right.
on. Yeah,
That's
when
right.
he was
Mhm.
saying he was having a heart-to-heart with Talen in the gardens, and he made a comment about how it's not worth working with the Winter Court, and he would know. And he seemed to imply he knew from experience.
And I have a feeling it has to do with his family woes. But we'll see.
Sure.
Lord Hartford, would I call him Lord or Duke? We've been calling him Lord Hartford the whole time, but
Right.
I'd probably call him. Would I call him his proper title in close quarters like this or not?
Probably not. He's been rather more casual than requiring full titles and honors, especially within closed doors. That being said, in public, he seems to be much more inclined to use titles.
Okay, cool. Then I will say, Lord Hartford, my sister sends her regards and hopes to see you again soon.
Please inform her that the feeling is mutual, and I look forward to our dinner 2 nights hence.
Aw.
I will pass on the message.
I start playing a little tune.
I help.
I feel like Vesper looked at Talen to see do you want to direct this conversation? And he just starts playing his lute, and she's like, "That's a no then."
This is your guy, Talen. What? All right, cool.
I know,
cool.
you're making the connection. No, me. Okay.
Nope.
It's 29 on that perform.
Great. And that was with your advantage because Sir Starr was helping you?
Oh, nope.
Oh yeah, no, I helped with that.
It's a 29 on that perform with advantage.
Excellent.
We
I will
fucking time travel.
Again? Okay.
I will say this. It is loud enough to muffle your conversation, but quiet enough not to impede it from you guys. But from anybody outside,
It's the whole reason I'm doing it.
I think that's pretty wise. As soon as you start playing, Lord Hartford kind of nods with you with approval. And all right, Allie, what would you like to ask our dear sweet boy?
Well, I'm not sure how to broach this topic exactly, my lord. I assume that Talon has told you the entirety of our previous and current predicaments.
He nods and gestures for you to go on.
I can't help but... Well, he couldn't help but notice, and I can't help but follow up on, I suppose, would be the kindest way to put this. You seem to have some, I'm sure, quite reasonable hang-ups about the Winter Court of the Fae. And I
You
just
see
want to...
his jaw tighten when you mention them.
And I just want to offer you, for starters, some clarity on our perspective on this entity, and let you respond as you are comfortable doing, in kind. I want to be very clear about the fact that Talen has not had any direct dealings with the Winterport. That would be me. But I also want to follow up that statement with, I think my family many generations ago started something that they failed to complete or continue with. And as such, my current family has not quite seen all the fruits of their labors, if you understand my meaning.
You believe that the broken deal is the cause of your current political standings?
All I will say to that, I think, is that nobody is arguing the fact that my family's wine is the finest on this side of the world. And yet.
Yet you have barely more sway than an uncommon merchant.
So I hope to ask, if not for your forgiveness, at least for your understanding when it comes to my attempting to right those wrongs that my ancestor, whom I don't even know the name of, may have caused. I don't know who may have started a deal, if one was made, and who may have gone back on one or dropped the ball, and she puts the heavy air quotes around that. Around one, if one exists. I have...
Lady, may I call you Vesper?
In this instance, I think it's appropriate.
Vesper, my past dealings with powerful nobles of the Unseelie Court have been a great stain on my family's health, life, ability to continue our line, and fertility. I cannot, in good conscience, throw stones in making deals with the Unseelie. I will advise you to make sure that all deals you make are kept, and to promise as little as possible. They are wicked but fair.
I don't plan to make further deals than reparations for what my family has done, and the deal that I have already made to ensure that fact.
And this deal will be made independent of my bard, correct?
Vesper looks at Talen, and she's given him the look of, do you want me to be honest with him now, or...
Sounds like he just kind of... I have, my lord, we've spoken of many things, and love being one of them. This concerns all of the things we have discussed, including my betrothal to your daughter.
Alan, Sorry, go ahead, Allie.
I was going to say, in that awkward pause, Vesper would jump in to fill it by saying, Talen has not made any deals with the Fae.
I hope, as selfish as it is that continues to be true, Vesper. My family cannot afford to bind ourselves to the Unseelie even further.
Well, we did make one. It's very small.
Well, it was sort of a rider with my deal, so.
Yeah, Sir Starr and I would show up with a delivery of wine yearly and play them some music.
Do you recall the exact wording of the promise you made?
It's pretty much that. When the harvest
Hold on,
comes
I
in and
can
the wine and
find
it's
it.
ready, we show up with not everything of the wine, but a delivery specifically for the Fae, an amount that they agreed to. And we
Actually,
would play for them.
so that deal that you made. The deal. Hold on. Reading. The Delathe family was to procure and deliver wine to the Unseelie court. The pact was broken by an unknown ancestor. Okay, sorry. There was also a deal to rescue Rogers in there, and so I was making sure that was like a throw-in with the deal that we made, and it was, basically. Our deal to rescue Rogers and begin the wine shipments anew. Vesper will allow her firstborn child to become Fae to ensure the agreement persists beyond a mortal lifetime. Talen and Sir Hode at the time will accompany each wine delivery and perform for the court upon its arrival, for as long as they are alive. That is the exact wording that I wrote down, and so Vesper
Thank
will
you.
share that.
Relay that.
Mhm.
You know, he.
And she said, when she
Hartford
says
kinda-
the firstborn child part, she sort of threw that gritted teeth, this gritted smiling teeth.
Oh, right. He didn't know that.
I might actually leave that part out. I will say the exact part of their deal, you know.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
I'm sure we're gonna get there. But let's one thing at a time.
Yeah. That's one
Mhm.
massive dealing with the Fae first. He kind of listens to you, and as you repeat the wording of once per year, the two of them will be there to play. He will kind of nod and if your promise was to deliver and play, never miss an appointment with the Fae. Do not eat anything there. Do not sleep while you are there. I will have something for both of you before you make your first delivery.
We've got some time. Quite a bit still. That'll be next fall. So.
Thank you.
That as well.
In fairness, my lord, you should also know that part of that deal was to rescue a friend of ours who'd been kidnapped by the Fae. So we felt obligated to rescue him as he had previously rescued us. Something I would recommend.
Do not doubt your
They
intentions.
trap you in all sorts of ways, but
Yes.
to get the full clarity on the situation of that nature.
He was actually our cell leader.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was a little bit of he is our friend and he saved our lives in the siege on Rosebark, but also we didn't know what to do next without him because we didn't know any other cells. So
Ryan
Oh.
Rogers.
Let's see how well he understood. Oh, okay. Ah. The Black Beak leader. Yes. I know of him.
But what?
So, Black Beak?
they all
Is-
named after different parts of the bird.
It's important to make sure that your theme is on point.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, pageantry means nothing.
Absolutely.
But yes, he is the leader of the Beak. Has been for only a few years, I believe. I'm glad he was not lost to the Fae. That would be, well, a setback to say the least.
A fucking mess, my lord, if you will.
Yes. Mouth kind of around the fucking mess. Yes.
Well, I said it so you didn't have to, but you did. So, independent of that smaller agreement attached to my family and myself, I don't think. Rather, I suppose this meeting was to reassure you of Talen's relative independence from it.
I see no further obligation required of my family as long as my vassal continues to deliver on his promise. I think it's a minor thing that was promised, but a minor promise is, to the Fae, is still a large concern. As these things go.
I might ask
What?
then, my lord, if I may, if you're not
You
keen
motion
to
to me.
have
Good.
dealings with the Fae, what think you of my sister then? Knowing what you know now. She knows as much as I have told her. Which is to say, everything.
Talon just looks at Vesper for a moment. Carrying that everything in his gaze.
And he purses his lips as if he has not considered that his newfound beau is deeply embroiled in Fae politics.
I would suggest, based upon your face, my lord, two things. First, my sister has made no deal with the Fae herself. Second, she only needs to continue to do what she does best, which is grow. The deliveries are upon me and my companions. We make good on that, and she will see no poor end of what I have done.
But you said that your house, your entire line, has been indebted to them once.
I do not know the particulars of it. This is a working theory. But think about how somebody like that might understand you then, and what you and your family have gone through.
Well, at the very least, Vesper, I'm very thankful for you to having provided our dinner conversation topic.
I would suggest, my lord, you meet in private if that is a topic you wish to discuss with her.
Oh, that was already planned.
Just nods.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, based on your attire, it seems you all are busy this evening. Anything I need to know?
Look back at Talon again.
Nah. We're good. We got it all covered.
Very good.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, I forward to... And he kind of trails off and kind of looks down at his desk and starts shuffling through things.
Fireworks,
Do
huh?
you think...
Oh.
Yeah, and he goes, yes, yes, it's meant to, we all must do our part to ensure that we have a grand raucous time, he says in the most sarcastic air quotes he can manage. Each house must provide something, and I have the honor of the aerial aesthetics. the end of the festival, there should be quite the show that I'm hoping will delight many, yourselves included.
Is that metaphorical?
Lord, I hope not, but it wouldn't be the first time. No, this should be a beautiful display of color and lights, with a little bit of magic thrown in. Should be a lovely display. You'll all be attending, of course. Burke, if you would care to. Of course, you would be welcome as a guest at my house. Or, I guess Lady Delaith could invite you. It's one of the more official noble events that we have each year. It'll be a veritable who's who. You should expect to see members of every major house there.
And we
Sounds
shall.
amazing.
Yeah. It's rather boring, actually. Fireworks will be nice. Food's good. Music is lovely, but there is a lot of subtext, and it's quite honestly exhausting.
I've done sarcasm. That was that.
Ian, what did you say?
I've done sarcasm. That was that.
Oh. Very good. Huh, yes.
You'll get to understand the difference the more you are around him.
Usually it helps with a dry tone to accompany it, but fair enough. Anyways, I won't keep you any longer. I have a few more meetings to have today. So I'm going to try to make this good.
Real quick. One. Okay, it's like a couple things. I won't keep you from your meetings, I promise. Forgive me for being forward, perhaps, but what are your thoughts on the Master of Coin, Lord Hartford?
Sorry, on the what? You just kind of fuzzed out for a second.
What are your opinions on our current Master of Coin?
He thinks for a moment as I quickly run and grab the name of him because I don't have that note up. And he seems to be effective, if dry. Keepers of the city's coffers. We've never gone without. Seems to be doing a fine job. Any projects seem to be well paid for. I, of course, have my own small gripes, mainly that too much coin is going to, well, his house, Helgamore, and not enough is going to the common people, but it's to be expected. Why? Hold up.
Alan has already told you quite a bit about our escapades previously. We may
Yes, he
have
has.
reason to believe the Master of Coin is not all he seems. Maybe follow that thread.
I will look into that.
Just gathering some information for myself. But we'll talk more on that later if necessary. Second, this is actually the most forward thing I've said all evening. You have mustard on your shirt, my lord.
What? He kind of looks down, and there's just a big glob. Oh. Can one of you please? And he kind of like wiggles his fingers.
It's got to be a Talon thing. I did not.
Sir
pick
Starr
those
looks
two.
the Talon.
Yeah.
Press to digitate.
Thank you.
Shoop.
Yeah.
It's fine.
One of these days, I must learn that spell. It is so damn useful.
Extremely.
And he thanks. Thank you, and good evening, all of you.
See yourself around my sister, my lord. She loves being stuffy.
His eyes crinkle at the corners. think we'll be just fine.
She's giving him a little smirk. Not quite the like, huh, eyebrows, but like that. Just chill the fuck out. She'll like you better.
Yeah.
And I will take my...
And, yes, maybe a bit less formality could be in order. He kind of mutters to himself a little bit and shakes himself off, goes back to the things. Thank you for your time. I'm sure I'll see you all soon. Oh, since I have you here, any requests for interesting fireworks? Honestly, I have a dragon, a kraken, a howling wolf, and I cannot, for the life of me, come up with a fourth.
A shark.
Anything before you go.
Ooh.
The mushroom people and a shark is what I heard. Is that what you
That's what
said,
we said.
Nathaniel?
Yes, mushroom people.
Mushroom myconids. Oh, interesting. And a shark? Oh, a shark battling a kraken. Oh, that could be fun. And he starts writing some notes down.
There's still... Talen's still playing the song, right?
Yep.
But he looks at the Vesper and this, like... gives it kind of this I'm sorry looks. Like, there's still more.
Oh, I thought that look you were giving me was the we've said enough for today, but...
I'm kind of like, okay. But we've been speaking quite a bit, and you have given me a lot to think about, Lord Hartford.
Yes.
And I've said
that
much
was
to
the
you
point, lad.
about there's another that I love. I don't want to do your daughter a disservice.
He looks at you.
Then Talon looks at Vesper.
I think contrary to what you might expect, Vesper's looking at her shoes.
Right.
But that's for what?
She's looking at her shoes. She's not looking up at anybody.
Does that mean you've made your decision then?
No. But we've both spoken about it, and I think, and maybe I'm wrong, I think it'd be best if the three of us discuss the real figured it out now.
Now?
It hurts. I don't... I've already told him what I feel, just not for you. That it's you. And we've talked about it together.
As I said last time we spoke, I have always prepared and have already made sacrifices to make sure we get in the position to stop this future we've seen from happening. And so, while my feelings are clear, I can't make that decision for you, Talon.
Yeah.
I understand. I do. And I realize that doesn't make it easier for you. Quite the opposite.
Yes. And mostly because of the other thing we're not talking about.
Should I say it then? You want me to tell him?
I don't see a reason to not. I trust this man.
Okay. You can see Vesper's like visibly getting a little upset, not at anybody in particular, but about just this shitty fucking situation.
Mm-hmm.
And to say,
I have a very good feeling that he might understand the levity of the situation.
Well, in that case, Lord Hartford, I suppose you should know that I, in exchange for hopefully rectifying whatever nonsense my ancestors did, or didn't do, more likely, have promised to let my firstborn child become Fae. And after all we've been through, I have also asked Talen to be the father of that child, to which he has agreed. We have not God's taken any action toward that end, but yep. Just cards on the table, sir.
He doesn't say anything at the moment. His mouth opens, his hand covers it, his eyes begin to mist a bit. Oh.
I'm not afraid, and I don't regret it, and I would make the same decision every time I went back to that particular situation. Because we have a war to stop. And I will take what allies I can.
Every year, so long as I live,
I
I
do.
will see our child.
I will be clear once again that I have agreed to let my child become Fae, but that does not necessarily mean I have allowed them to take this child away, this hypothetical child. So, we'll see what happens when it happens.
He kind of gets up from behind his desk and holds out a hand. And he kind of pulls it back.
to who? Who's he holding a hand out
To Vesper. Yeah, he's holding he looks like he's about to reach out to your shoulder, and then he kind of takes it away for a second.
Yeah, she has that posture of "do not fucking touch me" that she often has.
So,
But
yeah,
she
he
is
just
now
kind of...
looking at him with very hard eyes, not mad at him, but just again this whole crappy
Sure.
thing.
Vesper, I'm very sorry that circumstance has brought you on a similar path that has brought me. But if I can offer any words that will help, I truly hope that one day you are given power to rule, because you will be a fantastic woman
Lord Hartford,
to lead.
I have good news about that, but that's a conversation for another time.
Okay.
Follow that Master of Coin thread.
Yeah, okay, I can do that. You, good luck having a child, and... Okay.
Will that complicate
Please.
things with your daughter?
Or my sister.
I think it must, but... I will have to speak with her. Them. No, her. I think that's something... Vesper, you said your sister knows?
She does. And I would prefer, my lord, obviously, that nobody else knows.
No. Raylan should.
Yes. I don't want to lie to someone. I don't want that to be the start of something.
I think Vesper looks very sour, but she doesn't contradict you. She doesn't like it, but she knows that it's the right thing to do.
Her life has been hard enough without having to push her into give her at least an opportunity to have some happiness before the end.
Wish her the best.
Thank you. I know this is distasteful for so many reasons.
Like I said, I came into this prepared to make sacrifices, so.
If there's a time you ever need my house's backing or vote, Lady Delaith, you have it.
I'll hold you to that, sir.
He nods and opens up his drawer and pulls out a ring with a House Hertford's insignia on it. It's a ring of brass, and holds it out to you. Let this serve as a promise. You will
She'll
always
look
have
at
the
it
friendship. You
for
always
a
have the
moment.
friendship of our house.
She'll delicately, just without touching his hand, she'll pick it up.
Mhm.
And then she will give that, like, head incline sort of bow
Mm-hmm.
as a respectful acknowledgement. Thank you.
And if you ever someone talk to on a personal level about the sacrifice you're going to make, you know it.
She nods. I've had a lot of time to think about it, and there's still steps to be done. Unlike a lot of things I've said in my life, I remember the exact words of that promise. She kind of smiles.
Well, if you come out ahead on this deal, oh Lord, we could use a new queen. He kind of mutters to himself more than anything else.
I think there's a very good chance of that happening, my lord.
But as you said, you have other things to attend to. We won't keep you any longer.
Yes. And he kind of stares off into the middle distance between the four of you, clearly lost in thought. Let me know if there's anything you need. Good evening.
Yeah. Give my best to Raylan, please. She could probably use a peer.
Might as well.
He gives a smile. I have meaning to introduce all of you anyways. Yes, we shall plan something. We will.
The festival?
To meet her. Yes, exactly. I hope to meet her at the festival, at least.
Of course, she will be there.
My lord. She'll curtsy before she leaves.
And he will give a bow to appear to you as well, my lady.
Tom bows low.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Good luck. And on your way out, a tray of spiced cinnamon cookies are left near your things.
Oh yeah. Every guard on shift is getting one of those tonight. Nice.
Very good, very good. Cool. And you guys head out for the evening. It's around 7:30 or so. You have a little bit of time before you head to do the thing that we did before.
Vesper will look at Sir Starr and Burke and say, sorry you had to be witness to that again.
I've learned things.
Yeah.
Same. And you know how I love to learn things.
I know. It's messy and gross and romantic, and I don't want to subject you to that necessarily.
I would have left if I wanted to. I was
That's fair.
enjoying assisting Talen.
In a way that only you can do. And she smiles.
He smiles back.
I'd rather all of us know what we're all getting into. I think at this point, keeping secrets from each other is it's a very bad idea.
Within reason.
Within reason.
I guess that's fair, Secret Paladin.
Yeah, it's more the ins and outs of intimate life that I don't really mean to subject you all to. But it's somehow fucking relevant to my political aspirations and talents. So, here we are.
Totally strange and true.
Yep. Well, is there anything you need, you and Sir Starr and Burke, before you do what you need to do tonight? Anything I can
Sir
do?
Starr.
Talen and Sir Starr and Burke. She doesn't know what Burke's doing. Burke went into the ocean, walked out with shark bites, and was like, I'm good, we have a plan. So. But I'm not going, so.
We have our scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of
And remind me, for no reason whatsoever, who has the sending stones right now?
Vesper and Starr usually have them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you very much. Just confirming.
Burke has a sending stone to somebody, correct? Or am I
Burke's what?
misremembering?
I think you've been given a sending stone at various points so that we can contact each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know
It's
if you've
part of the
ever
same
been left
set.
with
I don't
one.
think there's.
Yeah. We've passed them
Yeah.
around a little bit, but
Yeah, we only have two.
Okay.
Cool.
And Talon
I
can
think
just
Sir Starr
cast the
gave you
spell.
one.
So.
Also very helpful. I think this is gonna be a good place to take a short rest. In IRL, which will be back in about 15 minutes. And we'll get back to get this prison break done.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna see why my Discord's being a butt. All right. Ghouls and Monsters, and welcome back. Hope you had a nice stretch, got some snacks, got hydrated, feel good about your life choices, and are ready to hear for some more tales from the Fables of Alaemyr. I'll take this time to say thank you to our lovely patron, Jackie. Jackie, we love you! And if you'd like to join Jackie, you can always be like, hey, what's up? On our Patreon. And say, give us a little hello. Speaking of Patreon, we will have a lovely poll at the end of this episode about who you think deserves a Destiny point. So you don't have to be giving us any money or anything, but all of those, that little poll will be up on Patreon this evening in a couple of hours, shortly after the episode is done. We'll have the link posted in our Twitch channel, so y'all can come and vote on that. It's good stuff. We will get to that in a minute. So, I'm very excited to see what our fine adventurers are able to do with all of their wonderful preparations. So let's get back into it, shall we? We'll open up a couple hours later. You guys have finished speaking with Lord Duke Harold Hartford, and we've become closer even still, and have gotten his backing for Vesper, any claim that she wants to make, which is dope as hell. Let us see what Talen and Alan are up to. About an hour before shift's starting, we're going to retcon what we did earlier, though I will give you guys still your advantage on any sort of interactions that you make later. Get back to that. Nathaniel, are you with us? Is your mic muted? Oh no.
We're going
All
dark.
sorts of fun things in the chat happening tonight, or in the Discord
Oh
channel.
yeah. No, we have no image now. He just bounced. Man, his stealth roll's so good. I can't even see him.
Bye bye.
That's why you don't have a bard or a rogue paladin. You just don't do it.
Strong
Yep.
and silent.
Beautiful. I'm debating whether I want to stall till he gets back to see if he does get back, or go check him with. All right, let's just keep going. We're doing it live. These things happen. All right. So yeah, but we're not hearing from him, so I'm assuming that it has yet to realize that he has. So may have lost internet, may have lost power, but whatever. We will figure it out. Yeah. All right. Well, whatever. The two of you head onto the docks. It's around a little after midnight, 1 a.m. on the new moon. It is the darkest night of the month, and two of you board your, I guess, your shift ship. That's a fun, yeah. Where you are going to be heading to the bad place. Tal, once again, can you give me? Yep, and he's gone off Discord. Ian, would you mind?
Oh
or
no.
Allie, would you guys want to give him a call IRL?
I don't know if I have
I'll
his
just keep
IRL
writing
phone number.
Oh, well, I do. So, 1 second. I'm gonna go see if he's okay.
Probably just lost internet.
Probably. But I'm gonna
It
check him
happens.
real fast.
It does.
In the age of, in the information age, technology works perfectly all the time,
All the time.
and this never happens to major streamers either. Never. Never.
Actually, quick streamer tip that I learned was that most like incredibly large streamers have two ISPs going into their house, plus like backup energy. So
Jeez.
theoretically, if one cuts out, the other one might be fine, or it's more likely to be the case.
Interesting.
That's
Yep.
neat.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
likewise.
It's a good thing if you can afford it. I've watched plenty of streamers where this just happens. They'll lose connection for things or whatever. I'm hoping that. Thank you, people who are watching, for understanding that technology isn't perfect and it works mostly, but it is also a source of magic that we all believe in because it works until it doesn't. So please keep clapping.
We must
Say that
summon
you
Nathaniel
believe.
back into the chat.
Thoughts and prayers.
I do believe in paladins. I do.
I do believe in rogues. I do believe in rogues.
He stealths so good, he stealthed out of the game.
Right. I mean, this is
He's too
basically-
deep into character. He's on a boat somewhere.
Right. He's on a boat. I think there's a song
Come
and
back.
video about that.
I'm on a boat. Motherfucker? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so we were able to summon Nathaniel through the power of sheer willpower and cell phones. It looks like the internet may be out at his house, but he will be hopping on his phone, so we will no longer have his VTube asset. But we will still have our terrifying paladin to join us. He'll be on in a second. On a boat?
Real quick, if you just want to stall for time, I can tell you what I want Vesper to be doing tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, since she's got her sending stone, which will wake her up if they need help. Otherwise, I'm going to go bed at a reasonable hour, probably, because I'm a human and I need to sleep.
Yeah. Vesper's been asleep for at least an hour and a half before this whole thing went down.
But she's spending her evening thinking about the conversation she just had with Hartford, and I'm going to start writing a couple letters. The first is pretty... Oh! Deep man,
Hello.
here he is.
Yes.
How do I sound?
Oh, awful. It's
Yeah,
I love
Terrible. But
It's
you're
so
here.
bad.
You sound like you belong.
it.
This is your infiltration
This is your guard's
character
voice.
voice. Yeah.
Yes, yes. They do not have anywhere high of a budget. They are, work a modest job, and they have modest savings, and even those savings have somehow disappeared recently. So they can't afford nice audio equipment.
Well, anyway, sorry for my technical difficulties here.
It's not your fault at all.
I have lost internet.
Yep, that'll happen. But thankfully, with cell phones, we're able to continue going, even if it has slightly worse audio quality. All right. So,
Okay.
sorry, Ali, you say Vesper was
That's
going to
okay.
be writing
I'm
some
not
letter?
taking very long here because I've taken up enough of the stream's time today. But I'm writing 2 letters. The first is I'm requesting a meeting, if I can get one, with the Master of Secrets. So just like writing his office, right? Being like, hello, this is me.
Yep.
I have some stuff I want to talk about. Like, just get back to me so we can set up a meeting time when you can.
Right.
And the second is to, you're going to have to remind me of this guy's name, but the head of house, Keegan?
Eon.
But Keon, thank you.
All good. Which is Vesper's major house.
Yeah, Vesper's major house.
For those playing the home game.
Yeah, exactly. The house that her house falls under. The head of house, Keen, to...
Her name is Barcella Kean. Keeyan.
Kean, thank you. A letter to her and a letter to the... Because she had a good relationship with, like, the previous head of the house, was it? Like, the big guy? Who was he?
Previous head of which house? Sorry.
So I remember you talked some point about when Vesper was a kid, when she and Linda were kids, there's like one of the, I don't know if he was the head of House Kean or like just a major figure in the house.
Yeah, so
Like, the big guy?
for a quick recap, the major house of Keon has 3 different minor houses. The House of Hellington, who his leader, his name is Rail. He's an ex-adventurer that was kind to Vesper as a kid, that she knows relatively well. There's the head of House Keon, which is Barcella Keon. You definitely would know her, but not as well. And then you also have a minor house of Corden, Corden, and the leader is Lola Corden.
Okay. She's just gonna start writing to Rail, was his name? Rail?
Yes.
She's just gonna write to him and ask for a meeting with him when he's available, or if he's nearby Tyr at some point as well. Or if not, if she can stop by on her way to the Delaith Estates, because I think their lands are between Tyr and Delaith property. Correct me if I'm wrong. On the other side. Got my
The
map
capital-
backwards.
Say that one more time, please.
If there isn't the main like Kian farmland in between the Delathe estate and the capital? Is there like a chunk of it there?
I believe
Am I
you're correct.
misremembering?
I'm going to double check because while I know where the major lands of Kion are, I don't
Either
remember
way,
exactly where the capital is.
She's requesting to either to meet with him, she can come to him at some point,
Mhm,
or if he is going to be in or near Tyr in the next 2 weeks, or if he's going to be at the party, something like that.
The heads of all the major and minor houses should be there.
Yeah, so she'd probably just request a meeting with him when he's in town, since she's also in town.
Yeah. So, actually, the Delathe estate is actually the closest established land of the Kion to Tyr's property. So Delathe estate's like, it looks like at one point, Delathe. Well, actually, Vesper would know this. The Delathe holdings were actually carved out of Tyr's holdings.
Yep.
When the house was formed. So
Cool.
it's So the land of Kion as well as Hellington are significantly further away from the capital.
Okay. So, yeah, she's writing letters to those 2 people.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it.
Asking for meetings. Great.
Yeah, asking for meetings.
Okay. All right. And
now I'm done stalling.
all good. No, we're good. And hopefully my internet will keep up too, because it's just been an internet kind of day. All right, Nathaniel, you still with us?
I am.
And you sound good. Sounds like you're back on your
Sounds
computer.
so good.
My internet is popping back up. Struggling to get
Excellent.
into animes, but at least my internet is back up and I'm back on my
You
mic.
sound excellent. Great. Okay, perfect. The stalling. Well done, Allie. You stalled until perfect time. We are going to head back to the 2 of you heading on your shift change. Looks like Vesper's been asleep for probably at least an hour because it's way past everyone's reasonable bedtime. And the 2 of you are going to go to work. Head to the docks. There's a number of guards individuals all kind of hanging out, chit-chatting. Can I get a investigation roll from both of you guys? You have advantage based on your ridiculous rolls from earlier.
I mean, we are guards, right? Like, we should be able to...
Yeah, this is seeing how much is being shared with you guys while chit-chatting, because I really don't want to roleplay 7 people all at once right now. I'd rather just story through it.
It's a 24.
The 7 other guards.
No, I rolled a
27, 24?
Yeah. 24.
Okay.
7.
Okay. What you are able to discern as you are kind of chit-chatting, saying little, there is some talks about... Sorry, I'm trying to phrase it. They are speaking that there will be a collection of some of the prisoners this evening. That's what you're hearing about. And you said you got a 27 and 24?
No, 7 is what I got.
I got a 24.
24, okay. Sorry, guys, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble hearing you tonight. All right, what you're able to determine with your 24 is that you learn that there is a deal on the DL where certain prisoners get disappeared and are absconded away with. That happens on some regular basis. The guards are aware and are on the take. That's what you hear about as you're heading into work tonight. It's a bit of a jovial mood that there is a little bit of a bonus because of this. And so before they get to the island, a small amount of silver is passed around. Each of you, please take 7 silver as you're getting your payout.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. If you'd like, we can hop over to our lovely little map as you guys get on shift.
Where'd it go? There it is. Cool.
I'm sorry, did Sir Star's anime's thing just say stealth too hard? Peercy, I love you.
It does.
I just pulled this up and oh, that's good.
It does.
All
That
right,
didn't
very good.
change it on this one, but we'll get there.
It's fine, it's fine. Hopefully we'll have a video back in a few minutes. Okay,
Oh.
so the two of you go up for work, and here we are. I can give you a little bit of kind of be heading around, and based on what you know, you are given your goal is to locate your two prisoners, make them look dead, and then help dispose of the bodies, and clock out of work in the morning.
Yep.
You guys planned everything incredibly well, and yeah, feel free
So
to
we
kind
do
of
it.
explore.
Yeah, I mean, go look at our assignments where we're supposed to be.
Nathaniel, do you have the map up as well?
Yes, I
you
do.
lost everything. Do you need the link again?
Nope, I got it.
Okay, great.
Wait, can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Oh.
Head into work.
Yeah, we move in for our targets as soon as we can.
So this is the guard captain's office. He is currently giving his spiel to two of the people who've just come in, saying things to look out for. Inmates in cells 4 and 7 have been acting up and have been... one of them is serving some time in solitary. Others are... And you just give a kind of a rundown of what's been going on that evening. Not a whole lot strikes out to you, but there's no other way in or out of this room. He was saying two of you will be to Ali, when we spoke last session, and
Yeah.
your sister was able to write to the guard captain, what I believe that the discussion was that he will make it less paperwork when the two dead bodies need to leave. That was the
Basically-
extent of his collusion.
Basically, his job via illusory script request from Vesper, from Malinda,
Right.
is to, sometimes people just die of strange causes in prison, and just put them on the boat and let them be taken away by whoever of your guards is available to do that.
Great.
And
Okay.
just basically to make the process as painless as possible for that.
Perfect. Yeah, that's what I was confirming. So he is giving instructions to all the guards. Here's, you are going to be working on the ground level. He turns to the two people the two guards in this room that Alan and Talen are in with as well. They're being told that they are going to be guarding the upper floors. You are dismissed and are told to go about your duties. There is a door, which I will show you, or I'll point to, right here, and right here. Laser pointers. As far as you can tell, there's no doors anywhere else in this room.
Gotcha.
And
Give
for
them
simplicity purposes, I'm just gonna
Whole swoop type thing. Get moving.
I'm just gonna unfog over most of this because there's not really a point doing a whole lot because y'all are supposed to be here. You work here. There's no one that's really going to be fucking with you.
We're just strolling around.
Yeah, doing your job. Oops. Just selectively
Yeah, Talon just nods to you,
All right.
Sir Starr.
Yep.
And, like, gets in really close. And, like, whispers, "When you find your 2 boys, just let me know. Let's get this done."
Will do. I'm gonna move down the hall.
Talon will go this way.
Cool. As the 2 of you walk around the prison cell, you notice that there are, especially Sir Starr, in the room that you are in right now, there are a number of prisoners, each of which that are yelling and spitting profanities at you as you walk past, offering lewd insults or promises in order to gain associated release. They're each asking for, I have to go to the bathroom, I haven't eaten. What are you throwing various foul insults or spitting at you as you walk past. Not the most pleasant night's work, but not the worst you've ever had either.
Not
as
all you
look
got.
To your you dirty pigs. So as you look to your right, that other room, there is looks to be an interrogation room where another guard is sleeping on the rack, actually. Looks like he's dozing off.
Yeah, he's
head
just gonna
through.
keep moving,
Sure.
peeking around, trying to check each door, looking for his peeps.
Yep. And in this other room, you see 6 cells, or 5, one of which is occupied, and the other 5 looks like they were occupied very recently. And the last cell on the right, you see Red. You can tell because his name is Red.
I don't at all recognize him, but I see his name.
Yes. So it's one of your boys
Kinda-
is there.
So Starr just starts tapping at the bar.
Mm-hmm. He's sleeping. What do you want? I said I don't know nothing.
Come here.
In your voice?
Yes.
Oh, Talon does
he-
this.
Stiffens, wakes up. Boss? Is that you? Kind of walks over and kind of whispers. Yeah, yes, sir. Going to
Sorry, blanking on who was with him.
Eucalyptus.
Thank you. That's what I was
Welcome.
thinking about, doubting myself.
Yep. Yeah, you're good.
Where is Eucalyptus?
They took him this morning. I don't know where. They marched him out. They said he was being transferred, and they seemed pretty happy about it.
Which way did they take him?
He kind of points down the way you guys came. They said he had a boat to catch. It didn't strike me as they were telling the truth, but nobody on this block is... We're off the books. I don't know where we're going.
I'll be getting you out of here shortly. I need to gather a bit more information first.
He nods. What do you want from me?
Just be ready.
He nods
I'll lie
again,
back down for now.
and he kind of loudly, "Yes, sir, pig swine, sir!" And he kind of
Shut up!
Right.
Smack the bars with, like, some metal cudgel or something that he's picked up along the way.
Of course, the dirty prison guard. Give me a deception roll just for fun, with advantage, of course.
So, like, yeah, to help with that, Talon's totally been talking to this guy here. It's like, so what do we
Yeah.
miss while we're gone?
Say again, Peercy.
So Talon's been talking to the guard that once he sees, like, Sir Starr talking with the guys, like,
Mhm.
he goes back and just starts distracting the guard down here. He's like, okay, hey, what do we miss in the night shift? Where did the day shift? What's going on?
Yeah, give me a persuasion roll, please.
With advantage.
Advantage.
And that
Everything
was a
has advantage
25
today.
for my deception roll.
Okay. There's not really a whole lot of people around to hear you because you're not that loud, but you see Red kind of, before he goes back down, he kind of looks up at you, his mouth kind of open and shakes his head like he forgot who you were for a second, and puts his head back down.
It's 21.
Okay. What you get is a little bit about how during the day shift there was a bonus. There was one of their weekly or monthly bonuses. It didn't get an exact time frame, but he seems pretty pleased. It's a good shift, as everyone got paid out.
Yeah, we got paid on our way in. Which one of these wretches was it?
They took 5 this time. Looks like our boys are in high demand these days.
Huh.
And he motions up towards. I'm sure the last one will go with the next batch.
Aye. Well, cheers to that.
And he kind of clinks an imaginary cup with yours.
Right.
Right. What do you do?
Sir Starr has wandered back down the hallway.
Yep. What are you looking for, Sir Starr?
I was just kind of waiting for conversation to wrap up
Oh, yeah.
to see if he was going to walk away.
Yep.
They took him this morning.
Yeah, that's why we got paid. They just said 5 people were taken. I don't know where to, though. That's the problem.
Do you think they're dispatched on site?
From what he was talking, they're taken somewhere for something to happen to them. We need to figure out where that is, and then I can get a hold of. Well, I guess you can get a hold of Vesper. I can get a hold of Burke. We might need a little help on this.
I agree. At least we found Red. I imagine the guard captain is our best bet.
Probably. I mean, we can probably just go in there and turn the pants off of him.
Yep. Let's do that. We're quite good at that.
Yeah.
Pants charmers.
Pants
Like snake charmers.
Pants charm.
All right, cool. The two of you head into. Oh, the guys are going upstairs, and they're just gonna go over there. Cool. Guy's being taken back to his cell. Making sure that he wakes up from his nap, and he's then walking over here. Cool. Two of you. And you see the guard captain, he looks a little bleary-eyed. Bit of a smell of stale ale in the air. Yeah, what you want? Except the two of you. And I don't actually remember the names. I don't know if I gave the guards that you guys are playing names, and I probably should have done that. Bill and Phil, let's go. As opposed to Alan and Talen.
I'll take Phil.
All
right, Bill.
Phil? I think I was actually
You're
right.
both Phil.
Phil and Phil. There is no Bill.
Two Phils? All right.
So,
But they're spelled differently.
As we are walking
absolutely.
up there, I take out a copper piece and put it under my tongue and start to murmur to myself, and I cast Detect Thoughts.
Ooh, spicy.
As we're almost into the room, it only lasts for a minute, right? So
Perfect.
whatever, right? And then once we get into the room, I say, "Oh, Captain, my Captain," and I wave my hand very funnily, and I will cast Charm Monster on him.
Oh, I like this. Okay. What is the save, my good sir?
It's a 17. He could save.
He absolutely could. But I feel like a 3 on the dice is not going to do it.
Ooh, well then.
He fails.
Great.
Hmm. He is charmed.
For an hour.
That he is.
Is it 1 hour? 1 hour, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But in this first minute, I can read his mind, and he's charmed by me, so he's not going to question that I'm doing it.
No, he's not.
We have a few questions for you, my captain. Notice some things in the barracks that were off. Cells, not barracks.
Phil, of course. What can I do? What can I do for lads? And he basically pulls out a half-empty bottle of beer and hands it to Phil, and does not hand it to the other Phil.
Yeah.
It's not confusing in the slightest. Hands it to Talen.
I'll swig it. And
Yeah.
pass it on and totally
Okay.
defer to Sir Starr. I mean Phil.
The worst Phil.
Phil,
the
the
less
worst Phil.
charming
Yeah.
Phil.
The less charming Phil, the non-inebriated Phil, the more sober of the two Phils. Oh God, bad puns incoming. All right,
Phil takes a small swig and hands it back to the
Mhm.
guard captain.
all right, Phils. What have you noticed that's been off? How can I help?
Have you had your fill? Sorry, I'm done.
Aw. I like that. I hate myself for liking that, but I like that.
Captain, we'd noticed that some of the prisoners have gone missing, and we noticed that they aren't dispatched on sight, and I just wondered what exactly we do to them.
Talon, for listening to his thoughts, he immediately kind of goes, "That's weird. You know this already," kind of says. And he turns to you, Talon. "What's wrong with Phil?
Oh.
Memory going or something?"
Yeah, he had a little too much to drink last night. That's why I only took a small little swig. Sorry, Cap. I tried to tell him this happens all the time. It's why we got paid on the way in. But he's like, "What did we get paid for?" I think maybe a little punchy with his. Somebody got a little punchy with him last night in the pub.
I don't
Deception.
pay much attention to what's on the other side of the water.
Well,
This is the side that pays me.
the agreement, as it's, it's not supposed to. Well, seeing as we're such good friends and all, Charm Monster maybe thinks that you are a close confidant and that they will share things that will not put them in direct danger. I believe that spell is.
Fighting if it fails. If it was charmed by you until it ends, or your companions, unless we do anything harmful. It's friendly to
Right.
me. That's it. It's
Yep.
friendly, like to me.
Yeah. So, all right. So I guess what he's probably going to do is kind of he goes, "Well, leave Punchy out of this one, but I will tell you, Phil," as he kind of shares another swig with you. That we deliver them to a small cage or box, leave them on shore, and something takes them. Get paid. No, nothing, no worries. They're not in the books, so it's not a problem if they disappear. They pay us 5 silver a head. It's a good side hustle. Sure as we can all live our lives a little bit cleaner, a little bit better.
Alright. That's the thing, though. You see, Kev. Like me and the boys, we got a wager going on what actually takes them. You have any idea?
That's pretty good. I like that a lot. Honestly, my money, I want to get in on this. How much?
1 silver. It's not a very big wager. We're not trying to lose everything we've made, you know.
No, of course not. My theory is that it's a bunch of mermaids They just take it and they tow it like they're horses or something, but like pretty ones. And then they take them and they have a fabulous time making new mermaids. That is my theory.
Sir, I respect your theory. But with all due respect, there's no way that's accurate.
What?
All right, where's your money at?
The obvious choice here is that they are taken to be bred by dragons to produce half-breed youths in the next coming of the dragon army.
Wait, what? Is that why new dragonborns come into the city?
No, Talon rolls his eyes like you're both wrong. It's the goddamn harpies. They leave them out for the harpies. Come on.
Water harpies?
No, harpies have wings. Sirens have tails.
Oh, and so there is a bit of a discussion about who takes this watertight box that is left on shore. He doesn't know, and he likes it that way.
But he's thinking about the watertight box, so I want to know what it looks like.
Sure.
What, like, roughly what time? And I'm like, well, what time? What time did they go? This may completely clear the air. What time did we put him out there, or did you guys put him out there this morning?
So they're collected. What you get from as looking through his minds is that they are collected in the day. Shortly before dusk, they are placed in what looks to be basically a sealed wagon that seems to be waterproof and with wheels as well, and then the wheels are pushed about up to maybe about a foot or two deep into the water to where it begins to float, and then the guards just leave it there. Sometime after dusk, but before morning, it is taken away.
Huh.
One thing that you do get from him that he knows is that once he saw it slip underneath the water itself.
Maybe
Whatever takes it below water, but it takes it underwater.
Theory about mermaids. I think I'm switching my bet. I'm gonna tell the boys, Cap. I'm with you. Mermaids.
But what? You can change your bet?
Yeah,
Is that another silver?
No, actually it is.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. All right. I'll allow it then.
All right. So what he does is he, finds a kind of a blackboard in his office and begins to write up the pool.
Perfect.
And begins to officialize it here.
Awesome.
So that's what you learn.
Well, Captain, thank you. We get a little inside track knowledge now. I think we're gonna keep this among the three of us, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course. It makes way sense, I think.
Talon just
He seems a
lays
little
down
bit
2 silver.
He kind of looks at you.
It's for the bet. You're keeping track.
Yeah. Of course. And he puts down one of his own silver and puts it in a little locked drawer at the top of his.
Phil flips
his
his across the desk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure, of course. And when we find out, we will know. We'll see who gets it settled.
I will, Cap.
Phil, as you were.
Aye.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yep. And 2 of you are dismissed.
Okay.
Bye, Talon.
He's still charmed by me for an hour. Just FYI.
Correct. And when that ends, I believe he will know that he has been charmed.
I mean, he might.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if I let that happen.
Uh-oh.
Like, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Kind of rushed into that one there, but wanted to get that moving for you.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine. I think it's better to move quickly if we can. I mean, the jig is not up for us, and I don't think it will be. What the hell do you want to do? The box is taken beneath the waves?
I thought I was thinking vampires before that.
Yeah.
I still kind of think vampires, but
I still kind of think
we'll
harpies, but
need to
whatever.
move. They
Vamp maids.
Sometime around now, that box will be taken.
Yeah.
We'll need Burke
Yep.
to help with that box.
So
We at least have our one scroll, or one of our 2 scrolls for red.
we do. Okay. Burke could also probably use Vesper's help. I can get a hold of Burke if
fair.
you can get a hold of Vesper.
I don't know why I assumed that they would be together. Yes, I'll
They might
contact
be.
Vesper.
They might be. I don't know. But I just assumed that Burke would be like lurking under the waters with his new shark buddy. I could be wrong though.
No,
Astral 2.
that's likely.
Burke, what are you doing right now?
It's under sendings.
That's a good question. Burke,
It's about 2 a.m.
it is about 2 a.m. Burke is actively resting while he's got like a little leash around his big ol' shark buddy. And
Okay.
since his shark buddy's fed, they're just kind of chilling, waiting, seeing if anything explodes.
So are you underwater right now?
Yep.
Cool.
God, I hope so if I've got the shark on a leash.
I won
That
that.
was- I mean-
bet.
Oh no.
I mean,
Leash.
I really like the idea that Burke has spent like a bunch of off-screen time figuring out a way to give his shark some life support system and just like takes it in a wagon around town.
I think that is way too much
Oh no, It's
caring
not-
about life forms that Burke generally does not have. But
I
the
don't
shark is
expect it
cool.
to be a real thing, but in my head, it's very funny.
Mhm.
Headcanon. Continue. All right, cool. You both send your sendings. Vesper's currently asleep. I don't know. Does sending wake you up?
Yeah,
All right,
pretty
cool.
sure.
That's a rude way to wake somebody up. That makes sense. I'll say yes because it makes the game more unnecessarily complicated otherwise.
Yep.
What was your minion's name again?
Kestrel Jr.
No, not you.
Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus. Okay. I'm still.
I really thought he was talking to Burke as well.
thinking what I'm gonna say. I got mine.
Cool.
Burke.
Give me a moment. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, yeah, you do yours.
Burke. Eucalyptus. And 4 others were placed in a watertight box in day shift. The box disappears at night. Find it. That's 25.
Great.
Or it may be 20, but yeah.
Ian will give you some time to think about a response. Nathaniel, do you want to give me your sending as well?
Yes, I do. His sending is straight to Vesper's head, waking her up. Eucalyptus was taken to shore in a watertight box, alive. This box will be taken before dawn. Find Burke and help him by the water.
Okay. Burke, do you do your response?
Yep, he responds with, "Okay."
Fair enough.
Burke's in.
Yeah. Son of a bitch, I'm in. Vesper, you are waking up from a rather lovely dream of
Nope.
winemaking. Nope. Okay. Nothing at all.
No, it's not saying no to the dream.
Nope.
I'm saying nope to what I'm dreaming about. Next question.
Cool. Lovely dream, and not relevant for the story, but you get that sending and are woken up.
Oh. I'll go find him. Wait, he's underwater? I'll do my best.
We don't know. We actually don't know.
Meet you on shore, I guess. Be safe.
Cool.
That's it.
All right, Vesper, what do you do?
I get dressed.
Mhm.
Do I know... Is the water around the prison, like, protected space? You know, they don't just let little fishing boats out there and stuff, presumably.
Correct.
Okay.
Though that being said, it is a new moon, and so
No.
it is the darkest night of the year.
Vesper can't see.
That's true. God damn humans! Ugh, useless in D&D.
All right.
Oh my God, Burke can't either.
I know.
It's
Can Shark?
I can see in the dark.
Oh God, I think so.
I am.
I think so, yeah.
That's really funny. Where's Ryan when you need him?
Well, Sir Starr has the goggles.
That's right, he does.
Oh my god, he's still in Rosebark, isn't he? I just had such a great idea and it immediately got crushed. That Frogger's in Rosebark, and guess who doesn't need to fucking breathe? Alright,
The shark?
Does the ocean count as running water? I don't think so.
So in my world, it's a little bit different. It's not running water; it's blessed. Running
Oh
water.
yeah, it's blessed water, and they bless the whole fucking city, so that's the problem.
Yeah, so they do bless the
The entrances and the exits, at least.
well, just the entrance. Yeah, it's
Well,
the
This is the same picture. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. I put my pants on and a dark cloak, and I guess I hustle my ass over to the harbor. And on the way there, I'm going to think about how I can help. Actually,
Okay.
no. I go wake up my sister. I have a way better idea. I'm so fucking stupid. I go wake her up.
Oh,
Lenny,
what?
Lenny.
What?
Hi.
What?
That
What?
thing. Sorry. Yep, I know. That thing
Okay.
that we, with the guard and the boys and prison.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Did,
Can
oh
you-
no! Did it go terribly wrong?
Not really, but one of them's missing, and there's like a whole thing happening now. And can you make me breathe underwater?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Can you
Mhm.
make me see in the dark?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I can do those things.
Who's my favorite, most prettiest, beautiful, loving sister?
Okay, Vespi, if you want to butter me up, you should have a list of choices more than just one, because you are my only sister, and I am your only sister.
For now. No, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me either.
What?
It sounded good.
She looks up. Wait, is Mom pregnant?
No, mom and dad are way too old for that. Ew. Also, please.
Okay, yes, I can. All right. And she goes. And she yawns, kind of casts something, puts her hands on you. Okay, you can breathe underwater. Hurry down to the water. It's gonna be awkward. Breathe with your lungs for a while.
Yeah.
And she puts. And then, and you can see in the dark. I'm going back to bed if you need something.
you go sleepy.
No. Okay.
I give her a
good
big
night.
kiss on the cheek and hustle out.
She pushes you away.
Mhm. She hates it when I do that, but she actually loves it when I do that.
I feel
one of
like
those.
it's strong. It's very strong in both regards. Yes.
Yeah, she's like, ew, why do you keep doing this? Also, thank you.
Yep.
All right, I hustle my ass down to the water.
Okay. With a new appreciation for, the nighttime.
Why didn't I go to Druid school? I could have gone to Druid school. They told me that I could go to Druid school, and I didn't. Why didn't I do that?
Because you were like, fuck the family business. I want to go out on my own and do my own thing, and I don't want
Because
to
they were
listen to my
like, you don't
parents."
need to go to Druid school. You should marry this old man. And I said, bye.
Yeah. That is actually what happened, yes.
That probably takes me like an hour between getting down there and getting ready and everything. So.
All right, Burke, what are you doing in that hour?
Going patrolling.
Okay, give me a perception roll with disadvantage.
Yeah. That makes all the sense. That was not sarcasm.
No, I didn't think it was.
Okay.
You and Pet Sharky.
Low is 14.
Really? It's pretty good.
Burke is very perceptive.
Yeah, that's
doesn't
awesome.
tell anybody anything about what he's seeing.
Right. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me give this a roll. Let's find out. I was not expecting you to roll that well. Wow, and they roll kind of like crappy. You... About 45, 50 minutes as you get into a patrol, you do see... for simplicity purposes, around the time Vesper gets to the water, what you do see is a large object swimming through the water, as well as a large tentacled thing of some sort dragging it along, pulling it deeper into the water, out to sea.
When you say large, like D&D large, or
No, I'm sorry, I apologize. Not D&D large, no. More like... So you're riding a giant shark. And the giant shark is annoying because it's also not D&D giant either. It's huge. It's a huge beast. This tentacle that is dragging this box deeper into the ocean is about as wide around as the shark that you are riding. Whatever this thing is, it's bigger than your shark. A lot bigger.
Okay. So it has the crate.
Yep.
Is it dragging it by like one tentacle or a bunch of tentacles or?
So there is a large ring, maybe 4 feet in diameter, that is placed in the side, the bottom of the crate actually, underneath the wheels. And it has slunk its tentacle into it, wrapped around, and is pulling it deeper into the water.
Okay. Okay. I don't feel like I have a ton of options here besides maybe fight the squid. Can I try biting at the ring or the tentacle, or like sending shark towards that and having shark bite through it?
Sure, you absolutely can.
With my absolutely stellar animal handling check, I said it right, of...
Hey, at least one of us can do that.
A 10 total.
A 10 total, huh? And what is the command you were giving it? Or trying to give it?
I guess first steer and then bite when we get towards the part that I want it to bite at.
Okay. A 10 total, huh? Not great. You get it to kind of swim out and follow it, but you do not get it to be aggressive. So it kind of does swim around, and you swims towards this box, which is slowly heading into deeper water and heading out to sea. For simplicity purposes, it is around this time that Vesper gets to the edge of the water, and Vesper, you see a Burkback shark.
Do I?
Near the shore.
Sure. Would they be above water at any point?
Well, the fin would be, yeah, as they're looking around, because the delta that the city is built on and around is not terribly deep. Maybe 15 feet at its most deep. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of extra room for them to be getting super deep in this part, unless you go out to open sea.
Okay. I guess I look at the water, see there's like at least disturbances somewhere over there, and I'm like, hate, and rage, and I get in.
Okay. Well, you're right. It's cold. It's not great. In fact, it's terrible. It's actually it's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
Actually-
mucky
oh no.
and
It's mucky, it's dirty. You don't want to think about why it's dirty. But I can say the temperature, oh my god. Temperature today is 40 degrees, 42 degrees. So the water's probably not much warmer than that.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the worst.
I think my fucking frost sword makes me gently inoculated to the cold, actually.
could
That
have gone
would
to
be super
druid school.
helpful.
Yeah, exactly. She's still thinking, like, should have fucking gone to druid school. I don't know. I have to look it up. No, it sheds light. It doesn't make me inoculated to cold.
Did not
That's worse.
think so. That would be really nice, though.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do my best. I swim towards...
Give me a con
Just
save
secrets.
real fast. Constitution saving throw, please.
That's 18? Yeah, 18.
Okay. It sucks. It sucks a lot, but you're okay.
Okay. I mean, I just swim. I swim in the direction of... Because I can see 60 feet underwater.
Yep.
And I can breathe, so I just swim.
Okay.
Until I get to whatever... I don't think I can swim faster than this thing is dragging a crate along,
No.
probably, can I?
No, you'd have to be picked up by a Burke.
And I am going to cast my second spell lever of the game. I'm going to sort of put my hands on my chest, and I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself,
Awesome.
which gives me, basically adds a third, I can dash as a bonus action now, so it gives me, like, speed again. Increases my
Nice.
speed by a third, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, cool. So,
by
if I remember
50%.
correctly, creatures that have swim speed, swimming takes double movement.
Yeah, so I'm going at half speed, which would be 15, but I'm doing it 3 times in a turn, so
Right,
45.
so 45 feet. Yeah, so you're actually going pretty fucking fast. Almost as fast as the shark, but not quite.
Yeah, I have a good athletics score also, so hopefully that'll...
Yeah, why don't you give me an athletics roll, please?
I have a plus 14 to athletics, so...
That is a number that is unreasonable.
That's 25.
Pretty good, pretty damn good. Who knew? Vesper is a champion swimmer.
I guess.
Giving Michael Phelps a run for his money.
Thank you, magic items.
Thank you, magic items. And you're actually able to catch up to this shark that is kind of meandering towards this disturbance in the water pretty quickly. And Burke.
I cast message to Burke.
Mhm.
And I just say, any ideas? What the fuck?
Bert can't respond though, can he?
No.
Yeah, you can respond to message.
He respond. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That thing's big. Get the crate. Run.
I'll cast it again and say, might be able to get them out. I'll try. And I'm going to try to catch up to the crate and look for an opening of some kind.
Okay.
Or like a latch,
Sure.
a hinge, or whatever.
There's a door.
Okay.
So
Has it got-
this thing is moving not terribly quickly. It's being just kind of dragged under. You guys are able to catch up to it relatively easily, though you are going through the city and are heading towards open ocean.
Am proficient with thieves' tools. Thank you, Sir Starr, and lots of downtime.
Yeah.
That is
So-
true.
I'm gonna try to pop this bad boy open and hope that whoever's inside can swim away in time, basically.
Okay, of course. I'm also trying to think about using thieves' tools underwater. Definitely.
Oh, it's not good, but what else am I gonna do?
No,
Fight the
no,
Kraken?
definitely. I mean, I think that's every D&D party's dream on a solo adventure, is to fight the Kraken.
There's
Is it
2 of us
actually a
and a
Kraken?
shark.
3 of you.
What
That's
if
a
I
full
wanna
party.
release
That is
Is it
a full party right there.
Not a full party.
is it just crackish?
I mean,
Crackite?
crackle-it?
A
That
cracklet?
sounds, no, I hate that. Yeah, I hate that. That sounds vaguely
It's
offensive.
crack-a-lackin'.
Crackalakin.
Crackalakin. All right, yeah. I can do, well, probably going to disadvantage or high DC. I'll go disadvantage.
Sure.
With a normal DC.
2d20 plus... What's my proficiency bonus? 4? Yeah, so do teach. So plus 9 to this roll. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, good. So far, so
and
good.
And a 14. So that's a 23.
Oh, shit. So you are being dragged through the water. You are underwater, breathing water, murky, mucky city runoff. It's gross.
I'm not gonna feel good tomorrow.
You're gonna have you're having a great dream and you're gonna have a horrible nightmare. It's gonna be terrible. It's just being gross. You're being dragged along by some monstrosity that doesn't seem to. Actually, both of you guys give me stealth rolls as well, please. Stealth seems like a good thing to do.
I'm gonna add my ambush maneuver to this, which lets me add a superiority die.
That sounds like a really good idea.
Yep. Oof. Okay, we're okay.
Are we?
Yeah, I rolled mid on the d20, and then I rolled a 9 on the d10, so...
Oh, excellent.
24.
Nice. Burke?
8.
Yep.
That tracks very well.
You are.
Perhaps I'm rolling with shark stealth?
Well, the shark's stealth roll is +0.
It's just 1 worse than mine. I roll better than 8.
I will give the shark a roll. Okay. Shark roll better than you.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a...
Okay. Very, very good. All right, great. And as you're being dragged along, in this like giant, basically wagon, the box itself has been flipped onto its side, as it's being pulled from really the wheels likewise along the delta floor. It is being jostled and bounced onto the ground of the delta, and it's a pretty rough ride. Your ability to get your lockpicks into these locks is, by all intents and purposes, miraculous. Because you are having to dodge being smashed by this thing into the delta floor. But with expert precision, it takes you a little while, but you are able to get in there and you hear a click. It is unlocked.
Okay.
You are approaching, you've left the delta and are at the entrance to the open ocean. It's not terribly deep yet, but you're there.
So this is going to be the hard part, so I'm going to cast message at Burke again and say, need your help to open the door and let them out. Because it's going to be like opening a car door underwater, right? It's super hard because of whatever's, but that's my technical assessment. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Because of whatever's.
The physics. You can just physics.
So hopefully between Burke and I, we can pop it open.
Okay. I would like you to give me a... Vesper, do you have strength saves as a...
As a trained save? Yes.
Yeah. Burke, do you as well?
I'm sorry, ask that again?
Do you have strength saves as a proficiency save?
Yep.
All right, give me a athletics roll with advantage, please.
Burke is also going to bust one of his giant smites and get Lorge.
Get Lorge. Which you can still ride a huge shark even if you're Lorge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can add to athletics. Okay, so strength or athletics with advantage, both of us?
Yes. Yes.
Wow, I rolled a 1 and a 19.
Oh, good. Advantage is great, isn't it?
So that's gonna be 25.
Okay.
No. Yes. 23. 14 plus 19. 23.
I've rolled very poorly with a 15 on advantage.
No, I'm an idiot.
no.
33.
Okay, 14 plus 19? Yeah, 33 sounds right.
33.
And Burke, your total was 15?
Yep.
You're made to look like a chump. because Burke gets his hands on this thing and begins straining, and it doesn't do anything. You put your feet on the door one side, and you just begin to pull this thing. Burke, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure.
Advantage because he's being pulled by the shark.
13
I
total.
think you have advantage anyway because you're a barbarian. You just have advantage on dex saves.
Sure. Okay. But that is a 13.
My player killers suck today. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you're trying to open this door. This thing smacks against the sea floor, and you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you're trying to open up this thing. Vesper, can I get a dexterity saving throw from you as well, please?
Yeah. 15.
Okay. You are able to... that is enough to be able to see the smash coming and be able to get your way, wiggle your way out of the way from being crushed by this door. You
Just
get your... Go ahead.
kick my legs up. I was going to say,
Pretty much.
if it's like, because I imagine it's rolling a little bit, right?
Mhm.
Like bump. So just kick off, go up and over it, and then grab it as
Yep,
it keeps going.
Perfect. And with your incredible strength, you are actually able to crack this door open. And by doing so, allow water to begin to equalize the pressure and to begin to rush in. The door opens incredibly slowly
Yeah. I
due to
point,
pressure differential.
once there's a crack, I point inside and just cast a message to whoever's closest to the door in there.
Mhm.
Get out, we're letting you out. Get out, swim. You know?
Yep. Sure. And it is only open to crack as the water begins to pour in and begin to fill the chest. Actually, I'd like to do a smash cut back to our boys in prison.
Yeah.
I think it's a good time to go check in with them. Now that, everything's going so well with you guys, and we are about to drown 5 boys. Let's find out.
So, do we fake his death now and find a reason to leave? Or do we finish the shift and help him get taken in the morning?
I think if he gets taken in the morning, he gets taken to that box.
And Peercy, can we get back to, get the map back?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I think if he gets taken in the morning, he gets taken to another box.
He
We should
would.
probably get him
I
out.
was thinking we might have a way to intercept that, but I also am leaning on moving sooner.
I would agree. Sooner
Okay.
is better.
All right.
Of course, before the hour ends, I need to go talk with the captain.
Okay.
We can do that. Do you want to do that now?
Let's
Or do we just want to go use the scroll and then
Yeah.
quickly come back?
yeah, let's get Red out. And
Okay.
Then I'll run and get the captain when he shows up dead.
Okay. Sir Starr saunters back down to Red and just starts tapping on the bars.
He kind of nods. Where do you want me? Sorry, was that too quiet?
No, I was realizing I don't know if this scroll is a touch spell or not. Player doesn't know.
No, it's not called
No
False
solution.
Life. It's called...
Feign death.
You can touch fingies through the bars.
I feel like that's totally reasonable. It is by touch. Yes, range is touch.
Okay.
The component is a pinch of grave dirt,
Ooh.
which is macabre and cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what the ink's written in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's written into the scroll.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you provide
cast
the
a scroll.
components when you make the scroll.
I'm going to cast a spell to fake your death. And then we'll get you out of here. I need you next to the bars, lying down.
He nods.
And Sir Starr casts Feign Death.
Okay. There's no need for a save. There is no save. Target is blind and incapacitated. Speed drops to 0. The target has resistance to all damage except psychic damage, and the target is diseased and poisoned. When you cast a spell, it becomes diseased or poisoned while under the effects. Cool. Alright, yeah. So he basically looks like he has just stopped moving, stopped breathing. Just goes still. There's no great cry out. There's just... He just stops.
Sir Starr, or Phil, reaches in
Uh-huh.
and not so Wait, hold on. Actually, I should read this. Give me a minute.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Phil, what did you do?
We were gonna
Okay,
sell
cool.
him.
Yeah. So he reaches in and just not so gently rolls Red further into the room, away from the bars.
Mm-hmm. Give me an athletics roll.
Okay. Advantage is nice.
It is.
That is a 19.
And he just kind of flops. You kind of kick him, he rolls.
He looks over to Phil.
Yep.
Gives him the nod.
Hey, what's up? What's wrong?
This guard, this prison is not breathing.
Shit. Okay. Gonna stay with him.
I'll keep an eye out
All
for
right,
anything else.
I'll be back.
Mm-hmm. All right, where do you go, Peercy?
To the captain.
Sure. Okay, head back to his office.
Charmed by me.
Oh, Phil, good to see you. I was really just starting to work up writing a short story about mermaids and what they do to these lucky guys, and I'm gonna win this bet. You just wait and see.
I hope you're right, Cap. I bet's on that. But I got a bit of dire news.
Oh, what happened?
We're making a little less silver tomorrow.
What? Why?
One of the inmates just keeled over.
You sure? Did you poke him?
Yeah, Phil.
They fake sometimes.
No, Phil poked him pretty good.
Oh,
Persuasion.
that's disappointing.
Or deception,
go
I guess.
Yeah, with advantage.
Let's see, an 18 or a 1.
I feel like 18's the one you want to take,
Hmm.
but up
Yeah.
to you, really.
31.
You know, isn't this level fun? Just start to be rolling 30s all the time. It's great.
3 out of your 4 players have expertise in some skills.
Yup.
Crap.
Yep. Oh,
I
let
haven't
me.
rolled over a 5 except for like one roll.
Burke, no.
But Burke's got a shark. All right.
Truth.
Yeah. So, well, that's a pain in the ass. Well, it's not stinking up the place yet. Probably can keep till morning.
Probably.
Which one? Yeah. So,
He's
I guess
one
the last
of
one
the
in
new
the holding
guys.
cell. All right. One in cell 2. Yeah, only one left.
Yeah.
All right. Just drag his ass out here. Put him on the barge.
We can take care of it, Cap.
No, Phil, you don't have to do that. Why don't you just hang out in here and just have a couple drinks, and we'll let the other guys do the hard work. I got some new cards. He kind of.
That is not a bad plan. And I start to kind of circle my hand in the air
Mhm.
and kind of wiggle it down. It's just sort of like draping over the eyes.
Right.
And that's when I cast Modify Memory.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's the save?
It is a 17, so he could save.
Okay. And this is a wisdom saving throw?
It is, yes.
Okay, it's not a bad roll. What is his modifier? He looks like he does actually have his proficiency in wisdom saves. And that brings his save total to a 16.
Which does not save.
He fails. That's correct.
All right. So, I only have a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to actually cast this. Yeah, and I'm going to cast it now. As a 5th level spell. It's a regular 5th level spell. And state that the captain has... you have ordered Phil and Phil to...
Phil's.
Take the body out now so it doesn't start stinking the place up. Get it on the barge and get us out of here.
And, so you've been dismissed early for the day?
We've been dismissed early to take care of this problem.
Mm-hmm.
And he will not remember being charmed at all.
Okay.
And that's my minute.
Good. It's a good use of the spell. Okay. Effective. It works. Y'all are scary. And he goes, yeah, you know what? I think it's better if you, go take care of it now. We'll play cards some other time.
Shit.
Don't want to make this place stink up. I hear they sometimes shat themselves after they expire.
This one already did, Cap. Yeah, we'll take care of it.
Oh.
I guess my silver's yours. So's Phil's. Enjoy your next drink on us.
It's quite reasonable of you. He, as he kind of swirls his, empty cup of ale, I think, I'll be making good use of that silver in the morning.
Appreciate it. The barge is going to be ready for us down by where we came in, right?
We usually have some trash always going in and out.
Great. We'll make sure nobody asks any questions, Cap.
That's probably for the best. I mean, he wasn't on the books anyway, so not a huge loss, but would still have liked to have a piece of that silver.
Aye.
All right, Phil. Enjoy. I don't envy the rest of your evening.
Thanks. Well, I enjoy the evening, or I guess morning you're gonna have. Oh, by the way, I'm taking a leave for the next couple weeks after this.
Well, I think that's... you deserve it. You work so hard. Still undercharmed.
Yep.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Sure. $28
All right.
with advantage.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you've earned some time off, sure. You're not getting paid, but
Yeah,
I'll make sure you
yeah.
get covered.
I understand, sir.
All right. Well, consider this early night off. Enjoy your vacation.
Appreciate it.
Once you get that done, you can take the rest of the morning off.
Thank you, sir.
And he dismisses you as he goes continue his game of solitaire. Phil and Phil.
Phil's.
Hey, Phil's.
Ordered us to
Phil's here.
take the body and put it on the barge and escort it, and we get the rest of the night off as we take care of this problem.
I guess if we have to. Captain's
Right.
orders and all.
Exactly. I ain't happy to clean up this shit-stained fucker either, but whatever.
Well, let me get the door.
Okay. Guy's got a ring of keys on you. Open up the door. There's Red. It's just starting to cool.
Boop. And we drag him out of here. How we are supposed to drag him out of here?
Back the way we came.
I didn't know if that was anything.
Over this way where the red swirly things happen. I mean,
What?
I didn't know what this
No.
was, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's. Let me reveal it. That's actually the upstairs.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. There you go. You can see now.
Oh, yeah. That's very different than what I thought. Yeah, we go back this way.
back
Yep.
the way we came.
Yeah.
to the
That
bar.
is unlike the higher security cells are upstairs, so the more dangerous people are upstairs. So those guys are actually upstairs right now. Bring out some other stuff.
Does false life make you false poop?
And that's prestidigitation. It's a second spell.
Done.
Okay.
On it. It smells like poop.
Yep. That by the definition of spell, you were clean or dirty one object.
Yep. His pants are soiled.
That's right. We've done it. We've used prestidigitation as it was meant to be used for a real purpose.
It's the price Red pays, and I'm not undoing it for having us fuck about with his mistakes.
Yep.
For bailing you out, we have ruined your pants.
Yeah, this is what you get for being caught.
Did you guys make me shit myself? Well, not really, but yes.
Sure smells like it. All right. You get out.
Yeah, we did.
You get-
Smells a lot.
Yeah, you get out of the bad place. You see there's a pile of refuse, a small pile that is going to be loaded onto the barge as it comes in around sunrise. And there's some food scraps, as well as some maybe old soiled clothing, and some waste that's being placed there. So all that stuff will be loaded onto the barge when it arrives, which should be in another hour or so.
Yep. We just wait with the.
Cool.
Feign death only lasts an hour, just so
Yep.
you guys know.
Yep.
So
We have.
That's
two
okay.
You have
scrolls.
2 scrolls, Jinx.
that's fucking true, ain't it, boss? Mm-hmm.
Nice.
He gets to wake up long enough to go. Do you guys make me shit myself? Go back to sleep. It's fine.
Night night.
Yeah.
Like Sir Starr just
Agent
kind of
Red.
slapped him across the mouth,
Yeah.
casting the scroll on him at the same time.
He smells nothing but poop. I'm telling you
Oh.
that.
Oh my god, you guys
Agent
are
Red, more like Agent Brown.
Oh.
Well, it
That's
could
all-
still be red.
All right, folks, that's enough for us tonight. Hope you really enjoyed our session. I feel like we
Okay.
can't have any better end to that, and I guess we'll figure out what happens underwater next time.
I let
Agent
myself
Brown.
down.
It's for the best. It's for the best. Oh my god. All right.
Left the chat.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Well, thanks, Ian. Let's go figure out what your ass is doing underwater. I'll leave Agent Phil, and Agent Brown to their own devices.
The
It feels
Philharmonics.
brown.
Oh god damn it.
Get outta here.
Yep. I'm trying. As you look inside, you hear a message. You see kind of panicked eyes as water begins to spill in. And then somebody kind of looks and kind of nods. And more. You see like a half dozen people.
Yep.
No. More than that. You see like 10 or 12 people in here.
More than the 5 that the prison guards reported.
Yep.
Cool.
There's a few others as well. It's not until the thing is pretty much completely filled with water, at least mostly, that the pressure equalizes enough for you to yank the door open the rest of the way. And people start swimming out. The box is currently being pulled deeper into the water. But
I don't give a fuck
never.
about the box. Just trying to make sure that everybody gets up to the surface
Yeah,
and can start
Give
swimming.
me athletics rolls. And Burke, give me a handle animal. No, wait, did I say it right? Oh,
Yeah.
did I do it?
You did it.
I
Give me
have
that
a
roll.
26
Hey.
athletics.
Excellent.
18 animal handleable.
Thanks. Thank you. At least one of us did it. Your Kestrel 2 does not start snacking on the buffet that just opened up before him, which is good.
Mhm.
You convince him not to, and
Eat the shit out of this shark. Don't think I won't.
I wouldn't dare. Don't you worry. And you're able to get these. All right. So with your athletics, you're able to grab two of them easily and swim them up to the surface. But you're already pretty deep down at this point. You're probably about 40, 50 feet down. While it's not by any means an insurmountable distance to swim up by themselves, as long as they know which direction is up, which can be a little disorienting. when
Yeah,
you're in
I'm
a
not.
spinning
I'm
ball.
not pulling people all the way to the top. I am yanking them out and pushing them the correct direction. Like you got to get there yourself. Like
Oh, yeah,
pulling
perfect.
them out
Yeah.
of the box and making sure they're oriented correctly to get themselves to the surface.
Great.
Unless
And
there's
I will
like
say,
kids, in which case I will stay with the kids. But
there are no kids.
Unless one of them's a cedar. Is it cedar we're after?
eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
He can
one of
fend for his
them's
fucking own ass.
One of them is eucalyptus, right?
That is correct.
Okay, good.
I will give them all advantage on their athletics rolls to get to the surface because of your help. And they all... Wow, I'm rolling really well. These are player killers. They're not NPC killers. Holy crap. I think the lowest roll I have so far is a 15.
You're putting too much pressure on them to be player killers, that's why.
You know what? I'll let them know next time that they are relieved from duty. Okay, yeah.
Make them feel safe.
What's up?
Yeah.
You just have to make them feel safe.
Yeah. And then before I pull the rugs out from under them, excellent. You were able to guide them all out. The big tentacle that's pulling this box deeper into the water continues to go. It does not seem to realize that their box is now no longer filled with people, and are pulled up to, and the rest of you kick up to the surface. You're maybe 100 yards offshore at this point, to the edge of the city, but you and 10 other individuals all breach the surface, Eucalyptus being one of them.
Yeah. I'm going to, once everybody's up and I got a head count, just kind of, that whisper shout like, obviously you're all fucking broken out of prison or somewhere you shouldn't be, so keep fucking quiet. Follow me. And I will take the least obtrusive path, guiding them back to shore in the place where it's going to be the least sus. And in
Give me a persuasion with
open.
advantage, please.
We got expertise in that too, baby. Ooh,
I'd love
2
to
and a
see it.
3.
Love to see it.
But it's still a 13.
Ooh.
Okay, all right, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, we're okay.
Who are you to be the boss? Oh, there's a shark here. Yes, ma'am. Okay, right. That's kind
Panda
of.
Burke.
Fine.
and-
Fucking drown. Get arrested. Get fucking kidnapped by the giant squid thing. I don't give a shit what you do anymore. You're out.
Right, cool. And they begin heading back into the city, finding a way to get to where you need to go. Let me double check my map real fast because I believe one other major thing happens. I just want to confirm the things that we are doing, and it's great.
And while we're
Patience here.
swimming, at some point, I'm gonna... Expeditious Retreat is gone, but I'm gonna cast Disguise Self.
Good idea.
And I'm just gonna look like Jane Nobody,
Perfect.
Just
Love the
some
spells. Spells are great.
indistinct lady.
Okay. I will say,
I'm gonna dip
When
underwater,
you get them-
cast it, and then come back up.
perfect. You do see 5 people look like they have been wearing some pretty rough and ratty clothes. You do see a couple people that have maybe slightly better attire, and one person in some pretty nice finery as well, who's struggling. No, actually not struggling. Who's actually swimming and keeping pace with you, Vesper, even with your spell of Expeditious Retreat.
Oh, that's long gone. It only lasts 10 minutes, so...
Oh, well then,
Yeah.
keeping as fast as you, kind of as alongside of you without really any struggle to swim. So all of you head back into tier proper. And we can do some post-mortem and figure out who these people are. Yes? Yes.
I'm just gonna say... Oh, wait a minute. Eucalyptus was with... He was dropped off last, right? He and Red were dropped off last.
Yes.
So he knows where the temple that Sir
Yes.
Starr took some of the other recruits is.
Yes, he
Okay,
does.
I'm gonna pull him aside once we hit shore and say,
Mhm.
take them to that cleric that Starr showed you, yeah? I don't know who they are, and it might be safer if I don't. But he'll help you keep your head slow. Don't, whatever you fucking do, do not go back to the asshole who gave you an impossible job, yeah?
He nods. Ma'am. And they will head back to the temple.
Can I try to clock who the person dressed in finery is? I don't
Give
really want
me-
to talk to them because I don't want to out myself more than I already have, but
Sure.
I want to see if I recognize them or anything that they're wearing.
Yeah, give me... History. All right, you're hanging out with them. Perception. Give me a history roll.
12 plus... Ooh, I'm proficient in that. Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll absolutely work. You absolutely clock this person. You recognize them.
Mm-hmm.
They're significantly older than the last time you saw them, which when you were much younger and before you ran off to be a mercenary. But this is one of the younger members of one of the noble houses. Let me pull up my notes. Boop, 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 a doop, a doop, boop. Apologies. Start peeling this faster. There we go. That's what I want. Open that up. It looks to be the third son of House Triton, one of the minor houses of House Nayati. By some weird coincidence, his name is also Phil.
No, it's not.
You're shitting me, right?
It's
I mean, it's a third spelling, okay? Phil is an incredibly common name here.
No. I refuse. He at least must be Philip, please.
his mother really wanted a Phyllis.
I mean, all
Phil
right.
Lipper.
I will give you Philipper.
Philium.
Oh, no. Philium?
Philium.
Jonathan? Jonathan?
Jarnathan, first of all.
Jonathan. Okay, I apologize,
No.
Jonathan.
You're still
Philithan?
wrong.
All right.
Jarnathan.
Jarnathan. Okay, thank you. All right, no. All right, I'll give you his full name is Philip, not Phil. Indeed. Philip Triton, third son of the House of Triton. Not really expected to inherit much power, but still a member of one of the minor houses, similar in status to you, Vesper.
Mm-hmm.
Met him at
I don't-
one function or other when you were a kid.
Yeah, I don't say anything to him, but I
Nope.
take note.
Uh-huh.
We'll file that away for later.
Sure. Very good. You head back to shore. It's good like 4 in the morning. Around the same time the barge gets there. Is there anything else you'd like to do before heading back to sleep?
Burke gives the shark the good head pats.
Give me a more Hanamahama.
Humana, humana.
Ah,
I was
on,
like, you
nice.
cannot tell
10
him to
total.
give the shark the Harmona Homina. You just can't.
Animal.
He'll do it. He'll do it.
Animal.
He'll do it.
Give me an animal handle.
10.
So close. Okay.
10. The answer
A
is
10. The answer is 10. Very good. It takes a shark pats. It kind of nips at you. It
As
doesn't
it's been
really.
doing this whole time.
Yep. It doesn't really like it, but it's realizing you're not really edible, so there's not a whole lot.
It's just nothing for me here.
It's just like you may
It's
have
like a
few
shark
more
with a
marks.
surfboard. They bite it once and they're like, ew, I'm leaving now.
Yeah, but it's right. It's coming with me, but I'm not. I don't hate it enough to like kill it and roll with it, but I'm about to. It's giving you more bites. Very good. Yeah. Beautiful. Two of you guys head back into Tier proper.
I told
Vesper,
the
give me
other.
Go ahead.
I said I told the other two I would meet them at the docks, but I'm actually going to turn to Burke and say, I actually shouldn't stay. I realize. So, do you want to come back with me, or do you want
Where
to stay
to?
and meet the others? Just the apartment,
And why not?
because I probably shouldn't be seen anywhere near this mess. For
Burke
political
looks
reasons.
at the completely covered in mud Vesper in front of him. and
It's just
shrugs.
it's the completely covered in mud Jane Nobody in front of him
That's
with
true.
Vesper's whole voice coming out of it.
Yep.
Go sleep, Vesper.
Thank you.
See you soon.
See you soon. She'll give him a squeeze.
Mhm.
And then run.
Okay. Vesper, give me a stealth roll, please.
I'm gonna use the superiority, the maneuver again.
Love it. Great use of it.
Okay, that's not bad. 17 plus 5 is 22.
Nice.
It is 22. That's
Mhm.
great. Okay. I mean, your presence of mind allows you to, at the very least, get the majority of the mud off of you beforehand. You probably run without your boots on, as they're pretty caked in mud, and you're able to duck into an alley, grab something relatively dry, towel yourself off, and then slink alley to alley back home.
Whatever local
And-
fountain is, I just lay in it for a second. And then I'm just wet and not muddy.
Yep.
Or like a water
And-
pump,
Yep.
whatever's around.
There's not really a fountain as there's on a delta. There are
Well, there's got to be like a
There are some
well
clean
of some
pos-
kind,
yeah,
a communal
there are
water
some clean water
feature.
sources.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
there are
just
some-
whatever.
Yeah, it is actually a diversion from the delta itself that goes through some magical cleaning. So there is a cleaned version of that water that comes.
Yeah,
to...
we don't got to spend a lot of time on it. I'm very
That's
familiar
fine.
with this city, so
Yeah, you've been enough time, so you can do that. You get there, you're able to get home. You're still wet. But
yeah,
you're
I
able to get home without being
draw a
stung.
bath and then fall asleep in it.
And you once again wake up cold and wet. Unfortunately, well, wake up like you went to bed.
Why do my lungs feel like that? Oh my god.
Yep, it's uncomfortable. Burke, where do you go after you have?
I'll meet up with the boys at the dock, just because if Vesper doesn't show up, they will do their cloak and daggers thing and go and destroy the city or whatever they do.
Fair enough. Well, let's check in with the boys. Phil and Phil, Talon and Alan.
I'm following Alan's lead. I'm following
Okay.
Phil's lead.
We're dragging the body off the boat.
Okay, great. That's onto the docks. You head back. You were able to give me a persuasion roll as you sweet talk your way onto the dock, saying, "We got the night off, really."
More like a deception roll, I believe.
That works for me.
Cool, thanks.
31.
25.
Oh, well, 25 is probably going to be good enough. The two of you, guards off duty, able to bring the body back with you. You have hop right on the ferry. Believes you that you actually do get the night off, and head back to Tier proper. You are dropped off in one of the lower ward districts. Doesn't matter which one, because it's gonna take you a few bridges to get back home, is the point. But you were able to move the body on the trash pile, and as the ferry driver heads away, you are left alone with with Red,
Cool.
who's now beginning to stir.
Once they are left alone, Sir Starr is going to reach down and place his hand on Eucalyptus's chest, or Red's chest, sorry, and start just kind of giving him a shake as he's already starting to come out of the spell. And through that, he's also going to cast invisibility on him.
Nice. God, you guys are cool. Yeah. Works great. Hey. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Be more careful. We'll need to get out of here. Just follow along at a safe distance.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
closer than usual.
He kind of looks at his hand. He goes, "Oh,
Yes,
well, that's cool."
it is. Now stay quiet.
Yes, sir. And follow you along. Where do you guys head?
Looks around for Burke or Vesper.
All right. Well, you head back towards the docks where you left, which is in another ward. As you head over a number of bridges, you see Burke.
Crawling out of the water and onto the dock.
Yep. He's a little muddy.
Merc.
Well, seems like you had your own adventure. Were you successful in there?
Eucalyptus is safe. Probably.
Thank you. Where did they go?
City. Base. Vester gave instructions. I wasn't listening.
Burke is so
Well,
helpful.
Don't try to pretend like you aren't quite perceptive, Burke.
There's a difference.
Well, maybe we should just head back to the base for now then anyway.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Good job, team. Thank you for helping me save my people.
You know, it might be a good idea for them to leave town.
Oh, absolutely. They will not be staying. We'll reconvene at the base and get the next plan going.
Sounds great.
And to clarify, Vesper, you went back to the Delayed Estates, correct? You didn't go to...
Well, I went back to our apartment. Yeah, I did not go to the secret base.
Cool, that's what I figured.
Yeah, sending.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3.
Vesper.
There's no Vesper. We're meeting back up at the Black Dove's underground base.
Vesper, you are waking out of your bath. It's still somewhat warm. But yeah, from ascending from Talen.
Okay, I need to get the mud out of my lungs. I'll meet you there in the morning. I'm at the apartment. If you want to be here instead. Eucalyptus to temple, and that's it.
Eucalyptus temple. Okay, I go. Eucalyptus was sent to the temple. I'll see you guys in the morning. We'll meet you in the morning. He just smiles.
Great.
Oh my god, Vesper's gonna have a fucking heart attack when some random guard lets himself into her apartment for a brief moment. Holy shit, who is this? Oh, okay.
She's gonna grab her swords and be like, "What the fuck?" And
You're gonna get
Right.
whatever's on the nightstand chucked at your head and then be like, oh, sorry.
He's totally.
Oh my God.
Too. Lucy, I'm home.
Who the fuck? Oh,
It's me. Wait a minute.
wait, no.
yeah.
So
Brilliant.
switch our head to the temple with Red.
Cool. Okay. The two of you head to the Temple of Basilio. You are greeted by... Oh my god, I don't have all my notes. Open as quickly as I want.
And he's like, drop this disguise.
Yeah, no, he's dressed as himself. All good. It's Willem, I believe, is the priest of Asilo that is there.
Mm-hmm.
Willem greets you. Good morning, Brother Starr. Please come in. I believe
Thank
you
you.
have some friends here waiting for you. And you see Eucalyptus as well as 9 other individuals. 8 other individuals. The noble that Vesper clocked as one of the nobles, Philip, is not there, but the other 8 are. Eucalyptus kind of looks at you, or greets you, and brings over a bowl of hot soup. Sir, are you hungry?
I am. Thank you, Eucalyptus.
Of course, sir.
I am still frustrated with you, but I'll take this soup.
I'm sorry. We
The
failed.
2 of you were overzealous, says looking back to Red as well.
Mm-hmm.
But you were given a foolish task.
Sir, could you have done it?
Of course. That's what I spent most of my time doing while I was here. But I've had decades more practice than you.
So, what do we do now?
You'll have to leave the city.
He kind of looks
Which was
dejected.
Always
Yes, sir.
the plan, anyway.
Sir? He kind of looks at you questioningly.
We were only here temporarily. Your work has always been larger than this city. You and your brothers will travel widely across this land. You just need skills.
So, I'm still part of the Brotherhood then? We both are. Kind of turns to Red. They sit up a little straighter.
Sir Star's head tilts a little bit to the side. Then, as he realizes that, of course, I wouldn't remove you from the Brotherhood for failing something like this.
We won't fail again. Neither of us. Neither of us.
As long as you learn from your failures. And what did you learn?
Well, it's probably very dangerous going into someone's house without knowing who's in there. So we just kind of broke in, and we didn't know. I think maybe next time it'd be good to have an idea of the layout. After we got spotted, we ran to a cupboard of all things. Didn't know where we were going. So next time, maybe get a map, I think.
So naive to move in with such little information, but how could I have expected anything else? The true failure here was your teacher. I thought he had more sense.
Yes, sir.
But that's okay. We'll find other teachers.
I still want to learn.
For now, the next step for the 2 of you will likely be to get back home. As for the rest of you, what will you do?
There is. You're talking to the eight remaining.
To the group, yep.
There is a. There's like 8 different answers. One guy claims he's gonna go home. The other one's gonna go, I want to see my mom. One of the one's like, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go there. The other one goes, I'm gonna see if I can break into Spire. A couple of other one goes, broke into a couple of camps. A couple are gonna want to leave the city. A couple want to go back to what they were doing. Which would vary from going back to their families to going back to whatever
Okay.
seedy job that they were doing before.
I'm sure, as escaped criminals, you
Hey.
understand the need for discretion.
Not all of us are criminals. You know,
Do you
one of those-
understand the need for discretion?
Give me an intimidation roll
Hmm.
with advantage.
Oh, cool.
Advantage is good. It's a good mechanic.
It is a 21.
There it is. You know, their raucous kind of explaining what they're going to do kind of quiets down as they understand with the gravity that you're speaking with them. Each of them, as you eyes meet each of them, they each give you a nod.
I'm sure you have an idea of what would happen if the guards caught you again, yes?
Yeah, they look around. They all kind of
He's just looking for nods. He's not really looking for words back.
yep, nods.
Good, good. If I find that you have revealed any information about us, I will find you, and I promise you, my punishment will be worse than anything that prison has to offer. Am I clear?
Sure. Yes. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Well, bunch of affirmatives all the way around.
Takes careful note of all of their faces. And just for good measure, takes a snipping of hair from each one of them.
Oh. They don't like it. But with Willem there to back you up, a couple people will object, but it gets done. You have 8 locks of hair.
Now, pay your homage to our god, Asilo, and give your thanks to Brother Willem for his generosity and patience.
Oh, now, Star, no need to be so harsh with the poor. They've had a rough night. Come, warm yourselves by the fire. We have warm cots. And as he kind of shuffles them off, he kind of gives you a serious look and a wink and takes them out back while playing good cop.
Slight eyebrow raised in like the knowing raise kind of way from Sir
Sure.
Starr as he turns away with red and eucalyptus.
Great. It's still an hour or so before dawn. Do you want to do anything with them before? Do you want them to leave the city before dawn? Or are you going to wait till dawn?
He is... Oh, wait, say that again? Sorry.
Do you want them to leave the city before dawn or wait until dawn? Till they do.
How far is the travel to Rosebark again?
It's not close. It's
Like-
like
like
here
2?
by road.
2 days? I forgot.
It's like,
like
2
3 weeks. 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
If they have like, you know, you can get them like passage, right? You can get
Yeah.
paid to get them on the wagon or whatever, and that can get them there in a couple
Yeah.
of weeks.
Cool. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
Right.
When-
They take the first wagon out of town.
When you get back, find Verona and train with them as best you can until we get back.
Yes, sir. And they give you a pretty enthusiastic salute. And they hide in some straw as you pay off a trader to keep them hidden. And they head out to the first wagon of the morning, right as the break
Yeah.
of dawn happens.
Cool.
Beautiful.
And at that, Sir Starr would head home.
Okay, great. Head to the hideout.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, you and Burke are in the hideout. And Vesper and Talen are getting cleaned up and getting ready for bed. And I think we will end our session tonight here. Seems like a good place as any. I do want to say thank you guys, Mortals and Monsters, for venturing with us tonight to the world of Alaemyr. As a reminder, we stream bi-weekly. You can find us on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and all of those good things. Before you go, there is, I need your help to figure out who you would like to give a shiny new Destiny point to.
Ooh.
Destiny points are the currency of great heroes, ability for them to impose their will on the world itself. I'll be posting that within the next minute or so right in the chat. And more importantly, who won the Destiny point last time? And I don't actually remember, so I'm going to go take a look at my Patreon right now and look at who got our last Destiny point. Last time, Sir Starr barely squeaks out, beats Talen in the latest Destiny point. So Sir Starr, please take one shiny Destiny point.
Well,
Unsurprising.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. It was a pretty badass episode.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
That is much appreciated.
All
Curtsy,
right.
everyone. Curtsy.
Mhm.
Curtsy.
Yep. All right. Well, we will look forward to seeing you guys. Our next stream will be 2 weeks from today, which I believe is the 2nd. It is. It's the 2nd of October. We'll see you there at 7 p.m. Pacific time, and we look forward to seeing you there soon. If you take a look in the chat, you will see the poll up in just a moment. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you next time.
Good
Bye.
night.
Hasta la pasta.
Hasta la... Oh, yup.
Bye.
Bye-bye.